This ain't advice, and these ain't accusations. This is perspective for entertainment purposes.
Man, speed this up.
Washed and Waved is recorded live in a studio with no audience.
Where have we been? Welcome, Washed and Waved. I'm your host, Love 3, one of two brothers, 20 years apart, with new and older perspective. Oops, I hit my mic. But with that older perspective, I'd like to introduce Rone Effect.
Where have we been? It's been a minute. I'm happy to be back here, bro.
Man, you should be happy to be back here, because I'm happy to be back here. I'm stuttering out. Nervous, man, but no, it's...
Has it been that long where you nervous back in the studio?
Yeah, I'm nervous, bro. Shrimp, man. Nah, man, I'm quarter zipped up, man.
Me too. It's the wave. Quarter zip. This is Old Navy.
Old Navy. Oh, yeah. So you beating me at this is fake matcha green, matcha green quarter zip.
But mine is actually probably like 20 some years old.
It's actually 20 years apart.
When we had our pre-production meeting, I guess we're getting started.
Oh, we really have
with the fit check and all that.
We're quarter zipped up, guys. You know, we're quarter zipped up. I got Calvin Klein rhinestones on the feet. I'm over here I suppose in my Unk stage. I'll be calling me Unk, or on my other, outlets of social media be calling me Unk. But this is my Unk fit, I suppose, man. I'm just trying to give me a job. Glasses inside the quarter zip. Like, I'm just all kinds of ways in there. Like swimwear.
I really am amazed that this movement is going on to where the wavelings have discovered.
Yes.
I'm sorry, not discovered. Rediscovered.
No, he's
it's
right.
discovered for y'all.
We got it.
Discovered for y'all.
It really is.
But yeah, the quarter zip.
That's been around for so long.
As somebody who was in high school from like 99 to like high school and college from 99 to 07, I'm watching this and I'm like, this is like some Christopher Columbus type fashion discovery. Like, there were people who were already here, just so y'all know.
A lot of people that are already
decades
here before.
Ago.
Oh, yeah. And I already knew this. When I saw the trend, pop up, I was like, okay, guys.
You already knew.
Yeah, I've seen you wear quarter zips multiple times. I knew it was a thing. It was business casual type of deal. It wasn't so much my forte, but I just thought it was so funny that it was getting pushed about elegancy and like the black
elegance. We'll come back to that too.
We'll come back to that for sure. Yo, man, I was acting a fool. Not a bad fool, just a fool, man. But that was just crazy seeing the guy. He's just an African guy, glasses. We don't do Nike Tech. We do quarter zip and matcha. And he's just, I know, matcha, yeah. Man.
Y'all let the African tech guy
on the tech. He's like, we don't wear techs, we work in tech. Nike techs. We don't wear Nike techs, we work in tech. It's funny you just said that.
And that influenced all of y'all to jump on board?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was one of the first ones to jump on board, to actually see it and then act on it. So I gained a lot of publicity and views, a good amount from that little trend. It's still kind of going on, but I'm kind of moving away from it.
Well, hey, listen, shout out to the motherland. I don't want to make it seem like...
No, yeah, for sure.
I mean, if they are influencing the...
He's influencing. I mean, he's been
Black
influencing
the youth like that. Then so be it. I mean, whatever.
And it been changed the kids going 6'7", 24/7. I've seen videos, man. It's bad.
Lord knows the motherland has been ravaged by the United States enough. Sorry, I got woke for a second.
Super woke.
If they got y'all wearing quarter zips, then that's that ain't even a fair exchange. Honestly, let them have it. Let them have it. But it's funny.
Yeah.
Because we were in church. I went to church. And we go to church on Saturdays. Mm-hmm. And I feel like as I looked across the congregation, everybody was wearing, like, the trend has had a resurgence. I couldn't tell if like it was like a resurgence, because I feel like maybe the quarter zips have never left for the washed individuals from the 2000s and whatnot. Sure. But I just felt like as I looked out over the congregation, I'm like, y'all are being extra with the quarter. Like, everybody
no shot
had a quarter zip. All the dudes had a quarter zip on.
No, that was... You know, you're right, bro. You weren't just seeing that.
There might have been some studs in there with quarter zips on too. I'm not going to even lie. We have a diverse congregation.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yes.
I was like, oh, look, okay. All right.
He said, okay.
Everybody got a quarter zip on. I love it. I mean,
Man, I love it too, to be honest. It definitely introduces, just fashion inside the workplace, to be honest. That's how I take it, at least.
bro, we were in the parties and the clubs and business casual, bro, back in the first Kanye day. Like, you have a Kanye, this is a Kanye West college dropout, graduation, like the polo under the quarter zip. You put a backpack on,
and I'm
and you ready for, philosophy 101 or whatever little class you're going to, walking across campus.
Kanye thinks he's a philosophy man. We're not getting into that, but it's just.
Y'all are taking it back.
No, they're taking it back.
I mean, old Kanye was cool.
No,
we can talk
for
about old
sure.
Kanye.
Old Kanye.
We're not referring to
the current and recent. Yeah, I agree with that.
We're not referring to Kanye. We're not referring to KKK Kanye.
Yeah, no, he's crazy for that. But we're both in the same fit, bro. Basically, we're both.
You have
this might be the first time.
Mine is more like athleisure quarter zip because I got on the Nike sweats, Nike shoes. It's still dad. It's a quarter zip. Mine is breathable. Yours is.
It's not really.
You could be drinking matcha and going to the corporate job right now with this on a Friday. Business casual Friday.
It's the fact that he said a Friday night and immediately he's like, yeah, this is a Friday, taking a break from the, super tight up Monday through Thursday.
Khaki and tie, button up and all that stuff.
No, I like it. Yeah, our fits are looking very nice. That's what I would say. They always do, we're always looking fly and fresh.
I mean, you definitely are. I don't give a damn about how I'm looking. I really don't.
No, it's already starting young. Oh, no, it didn't fall. Did it fall on me?
What? The
backpack? I know it did. I'm on drugs.
Backpack.
Man. Dang, do we need to tell them why we're gone? Why we've been gone?
Let's go ahead.
Oh, man, we've been gone because I've been...
Like a month.
It's been a month. Mm-hmm. It's definitely been a month. So we dropped episode 3. We recorded episode 3 well before we dropped it. Or we releasing the information.
Things got wicked with the whole... Just being sick. I mean, scheduling.
Sick, and my laptop. We were going through storage issues as far as
storage issues.
How many episodes we could actually store on my laptop. So we found a nice metric and, order of operations, at least for me, both of us, as far as me able to edit and get it out, clips. It's been a learning curve. It's like the first episode, us telling y'all, it's a learning curve to actually, even get to this point, being no episodes in, while recording the first episode. Learned a lot, and I think we're in a pretty good spot to actually just keep progressing.
I mean, it's going to be a continual learning curve, but I mean, for us to be jumping into the fire like this, not having done it at all, I anticipated, and I think we both did, that there was going to be some technical bumps and hiccups, and we ran into those and we resolved them. And then we'll see what the next tech issue is, and we'll have to. But hopefully, we're good for a while.
For a stretch. That's what we want. We want to. I know this is what y'all want too. Just a good stretch of just time where it's like, okay, things are smoothed out. We can expect episodes here and there. We're recording every other week just to give y'all a expectation on when things will drop.
Probably like Saturday on a Saturday drop. That gives enough time to do the editing too, which is a whole other thing too. So
it is. But even with the external drive use and all the stuff I'm using, I've learned, especially after the last episode, that I have a good
workflow.
Yeah, I have a good workflow. I really do.
That's what we want.
So just to put that out there, I mean, it's just, I was feeling under the weather. Still kind of obvious. You can kind of hear I'm gunk man. Oh man, just annoying. But I'm trying to get over it, and then just the technical issues. That's really all we were.
And there was some traveling and stuff too. That was like you had to travel for some of your things. I think I had a couple of
Houston
issues where either kids events or parties or something. So that whole month of essentially October and a little bit into November was early November was just dicey. So we made the adjustment and we're back. That's the main thing.
That's really is the main thing.
Because ultimately it's quality over quantity at this point.
I think that's the word. That's the word of the street. And with all this diciness, on both sides, Love 3 and Rone Effect, we can get into some of these, personal updates. And this personal updates would be a little different from what we normally do. Well, I say normally do. It's a little more meat on the patty, I would say. I would think so. You know.
Okay.
At least I did this. Not.
Hey, listen, I don't.
He said, "Hey, listen."
A hot dog is a sandwich, technically.
Fair. I think I hold my hot dog like this, though. I think.
Now, is that the bun too, or is that just the glizzy meat?
Glizzy meat. Why you got to put meat after glizzy?
I mean,
Nah, man. I can actually just tear it apart and just shake it like.
Wow, you're
like
doing
dice.
a lot of. Speaking of dicey,
no betting, guys. I saw a video guy getting arrested on a basketball court, high school.
Really?
For sports bet. I think it was a high school game. Yep. And then as he's getting arrested, I was thinking it was AI, but apparently it wasn't. And he was saying that the guy's name, his counterpart or whatever, of betting. They found us. They found us. I
didn't see this.
I kid you not.
You didn't think about this in pre-production?
I really didn't.
Because I wanted to see the video.
Like, I don't know. This was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it was a little while ago. I just smoothed over my brain, so the dice just revamp my memory. But that was crazy. Officer literally taking him. John F. Kennedy, they found me. Why did I say John F. Kennedy? Shit.
What's the connection, bro?
There's no connection there. It was some like, I was gonna say nerdy name. What the hell does that even mean? Just some,
John F. Kennedy. I mean, conspiracy. Let's tie it together. Conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
People don't believe that he was, assassinated a certain way and all. I mean, that was conspiracy around John F. Kennedy, and maybe this person that was being arrested was shouting that it's a conspiracy that he got found. I'm trying to help you out as best I can. 'Cause John F. Kennedy is crazy.
That's a crazy pull.
Just to pull that out.
Random pull, yeah.
All right, so he's getting carted off, arrested by the police.
And he's like hide and seek, like, they found us. They found us. Artifact, they found us. Just the whole time you're nice and tucked away, hidden. But I just still throw you under the bus just because I want you to go down with me. I just thought that was funny.
So basically, you're saying that he gonna snitch as soon as they bring the KFC or whatever it is he's gonna want. He's saying names.
Watermelon.
What you mean? I didn't assume what color. We never said what color he was.
No,
That's you.
No,
that's you.
He assumed if I said KFC. No.
Well, the meme is always, I think it's KFC is the meme that they always use for the people who gonna snitch.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
In the interview room,
Yeah.
and they
I didn't know that.
The detective, like, are you hungry? like, and he was like, yeah, I could eat. And as soon as they bring in that whatever it is, whatever food, it's about to start saying names.
It's just saying that.
About to start snitching.
I've never heard that. That's actually very interesting.
But so I feel like we'll get back to the personal updates. But since you brought that up, and we have a lot to talk about with regards to everything that's happening in the NBA and even new stuff. I mean, we missed quite a bit with the time off and trying to get things figured out. But since you brought up the betting thing, that just reminds me it wasn't in our pre-production of just all the NBA coach Chauncey Billups got caught.
Played a game the next day, then they get packed up.
Terry Rozier was the other primary one, and they were already kind of investigating him. So the whole betting thing, period, and people had already called it. People already knew that once the NBA and all these sports, professional sports leagues and even the college ones, once they got into bed with, the FanDuels and the DraftKings and all that stuff and really leaned into the betting, you are going to have players, people throughout the whole organization that are going to be trying to influence lines to make money for themselves and even they, friends and family. It's like, I'm not going to play well tonight. Take the under. And then, your cousin and them can get a little extra money. So it's...
You get extra money, you're going to get cut.
Well, that too. Get caught. I mean, they looking at time and all that other stuff for betting and stuff. So it's...
Time, damn. It makes sense. I mean...
It was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was going to happen. But anyway, that just reminded me, since you brought that up, of this. It wasn't on our list to talk about the betting stuff.
Crazy, though.
It's going down, but...
it's going down for real.
Okay, so anyway, back to the personal...
My personal updates. I'll
because you did a lot.
Oh, man. Yeah, I have a lot of bullet points.
I mean... talk about what you want to talk about. Leave the rest.
And on this matter, because my first third-person vlog video, I'll start there because that was UNT Homecoming. That's when...
That was a fun video.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed watching that.
I'm glad I enjoyed editing, and a lot of people enjoyed watching this. I know that it was actually a good production,
right?
Piece of work or whatnot, but it was just besides the work part, it was just crazy just seeing. That's probably the best. I said the best. It was the best homecoming I've had. That's my only second one at the time
that you've attended.
That I've attended. Yeah, my freshman and sophomore year, I didn't even go. Like I didn't even know how important homecoming was.
I mean, it's as important as you make it.
Fair, but
I didn't go to none of mine.
To people,
so.
that's what
no, it's a huge deal.
I had like no clue.
High school, college. I mean, homecoming is
like I heard it, and even in high school, I was like, okay, it's smooth, but then college is apparently it's just like 10 up. People make it 10 up, like you said. It's just that deep. Freshman year, I was trying to focus on track and school.
Right.
Every time my homecoming, I was like, okay, whatever. And then my sophomore year, I think it like rained. I still didn't care. I still just did not care. My junior year, I went. That was fun, and then my senior year. This past October went, and then I brought cameraman Zayden. He's been following my work for a minute, so we got together, got to the homecoming. It was raining at first. It was pouring. I was kind of mad. I was like, okay, it's pouring. I wanted to record. I can expect a good time.
Right.
And then the sun opens up, and then that's when the fun just strikes.
Yeah.
I didn't daft up. Maybe that's why I'm feeling so bad. And daft up a 30 guys, gotta how you doing from
all the side hugs,
and all this stuff, man.
You was in the streets.
I was, bro. I was in the
you was for the streets that day.
Oh, wow,
bro. Because I watched the video. I just enjoyed watching you seeing you in the mix. Let me ask though, before, do you regret? Given that was your experience this time, do you regret not going the previous years and experiencing it?
No. No, it wouldn't even been the same if I had went the other.
Yeah,
I'd have been.
Because you've been going just as like a fan and just
basically, yeah. For lack of better words, I've been a loser out there.
Wait, come on, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
Don't ever talk about my brother that way, bro. I'll smack you. I'll smack fire at you. Out you.
I'll smack the fire at you, boy. I mean,
so you enjoyed it because of what you were bringing to the homecoming and what you did and accomplished.
I really believe so.
Yeah,
I really do. Because I mean, I just is. That doesn't sound conceited. That doesn't sound conceited, does it? I don't think so.
I mean, you got the quarter zip on with the collar. Quarter zip, half a zip, full zip. Hey!
Well, man, let me tell you something, man. That homecoming, I ain't never gotten so many eyes. I just felt, this is weird, I think, recording in third person, having somebody follow you.
Yeah.
But then people know me and didn't too.
Sure.
And so I need to actually... I don't take that in consideration when I'm out in Denton.
Yeah.
The amount of people that do know me. So it was just crazy just seeing the interactions and just the amount of love I suppose I was getting shown.
Listen, bro,
I don't know.
You on a celebrity list. I mean, whatever letter it is, you still a local.
I heard about A-list, B-list, A-list.
I mean, there's A-list celebrities, B. I mean, it goes all the way down.
I didn't even know. It was all the way down to like what? Z?
I mean, yeah. If you had to assign a letter to your level of celebrity,
within this moment.
Not just... Period.
Well, no, if it's all letters, I'm gonna say probably like
humble. Watch him try to be humble.
HIJKL.
But you don't know your ABCs without having to say the song?
No,
boy. Gen Z is
they fooled it. Man, they failed as bad, man. Grammarly, ChatGPT, they failed.
Grammarly. Yeah, but what letter?
I'm gonna go A B C D. I'm gonna go E.
Ooh, E4. Oh, I see what you're doing. Well, I see what you're doing, Love 3. I see what you're doing, E.
I'm going to go E or F. One of those. Because, I mean, I'll take consideration. I'll be realistic. 7,000 on YouTube is kind of crazy. I think it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
That's a big number. Especially in the amount of time I did it, but that's a pretty crazy number. I'll be honest. That's really what kind of carries me in my mind.
Okay.
I'll go E because that's...
I'm going to roll with E, whatever you roll. I mean, but you do understand that with you saying E, when I said you for the streets, I mean, E is for everyone.
Oh, man, he's fine.
E is for everyone on the ratings list. So that is why you are sick. And again, I don't want to take over your story, but as you were going through the homecoming and talking to people and they were following you and just all those connections, I mean, there were a lot of people. A lot of side hub, a lot of different people. I mean, you had some different people. You had some snow bunnies that was in the mix too. You know,
man, one of the snow bunnies,
Dr. Umar wept.
Sorry, Dr. Umar, man. I was being a nice guy, man. But no, one of the snow bunnies, just like in the latter part of the video, I was doing the I can get into that now, probably, huh? The little question I was doing.
Yeah, you were $100.
Me $100. Yeah, that was just funny. That was just the content fate that just happened. I saw a fake 100 on the ground. I was like, okay, this is just something I
just freestyle it. That was good.
It was fun too. One of the snowboarders had asked 100 or me, because I was asking like a whole group of girls,
right?
And she was like, "I take the 100," but then every time I see her, like now, like outside of like in the union, I just see her. Or she sees me really, and then she says like, "The YouTube guy." She'll literally just say the YouTube guy. You're from YouTube,
right?
Like just been like twice. I'm in Starbucks with my quarter zip on with Sakai and Ethan, my friends.
Yeah,
and YouTube guy, I just hear it out of my left, and
it's her.
Look, this is her. And they can tell is like, I can tell she got a little embarrassed, or like
when she
I
did
didn't try to make it embarrassed, but it's just the
Yeah.
fact that you just did that, like
out loud, like called it out.
Yeah, like it was. I laughed, like I was like, "Hey, like what's up?" And then I just kept pushing,
kept it pushing.
But I could tell she was like, "Oh wait, that was a little much."
I mean, she couldn't help it, bro. She saw you. She saw the quarter zip, and
that might have been the QZ.
She just had to let it out.
No, but to cut down my personal update. Excuse, sorry guys, but I shouldn't say sorry. I can't put that in there. I can't go out like that. But I was a homecoming man in October, from Denton to Houston.
Because you went to PV.
I went to PV. The first time doing that, too. I've heard a lot of stories, and apparently it wasn't as good as what previous PV Houston
homecomings
were, which is probably a good thing. I don't need a full effect probably because it was already crazy.
It was jumping based on the video that I saw. if that was the light version,
that's what I'm saying. What is the strong version? They was calling it weak. I was like, what is strong then at this point?
Right.
But it was fun though. It was fun, even despite the raining and stuff. It was fun. It was a fun experience. Met some pretty good people. Met people that are actually like, since I say I'm E, I met probably like some C class,
influencer levels.
Yeah, influencer levels, which is pretty cool to see. Made a couple videos, a couple of them. Came back 2,000 to 4,000 followers on the little TikTok page that I was starting. So I mean, it showed me that Houston and other places in general, whether how you use it, that I can actually grow.
Yeah,
it's an opportunity to grow.
Yeah,
as far as like a influencer and the community and culture.
Getting out there, got to get out there and touch the people. Sometimes you can't all necessarily all be online. I mean, it can be. But it helps that you're.
It really does help. It obviously. Obviously. So I mean, that was October. I'm just going to spoil our list here. It said "Risen Up the Honeys." That's what you put up here.
Listen,
guys, I don't riz, man. I'm just a loser, man.
Well, we know why you sick. A lot of homecomings, a lot of hands being touched, a lot of hip to hip contact.
Hip to hip contact.
You got COVID-33 probably at this point.
I might, man. I don't know what the heck is happening, dog. Like what in the world? But along with all the content and recording stuff,
right.
Obviously track is still prominent in my list, and that's been going good. I was telling you just off camera or whatnot, but. Just a lot of, just like with the podcast, some adversity as far as just planning and strategizing on when and where to do what.
Right.
As far as where I want to get, how strong do I want to get when I move to my speed work. It's just it's a learning curve. It's a lot of information I have in my head, me and Coach, Dad.
Right.
So it's not trying to make it overcomplicated, but at the same time, we need things to be not complicated, but just complex in its quality. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So we're learning that. We're learning that.
Are you writing down the things that are all in your head that way?
Oh yeah. I have like a bunch of drafts, workout drafts, and just movements, goals. What I want to achieve as far as not even just time, but just mechanics, biomechanics. It gets that specific for me, so that's good. So I think we're finna on a track where we're finna get on the track,
right?
So
right.
It's looking good. Everything's looking.
And so you're taking these training methodologies and applying them to your roommates.
Yes, I am.
Shout out to Ethan.
Shout out to Ethan Sakai, man. What he's referencing is another third person recording with our same Zayden is. I call him Z Zayden. I had an idea, an epiphany to have my roommates work out with me for 48 hours. I was gonna do 72, but I was like, okay, I'm not gonna try to break the guys,
right?
Because that's a load to go to to go from doing nothing to doing something, but a lot of something. You know,
They both was doing nothing. Nah.
I mean, well, no. I ain't like doing bench, you know, and jogging here and there. It's a lot different from doing.
So they weren't doing
splits.
nothing, but a track workout is
It
on a
compares-
whole
different.
different, which I can attest to.
Yeah,
Like
you
it's a
can.
different type of, it's a different level of intensity
Yes,
and
there you go.
focus than just general working out week
Yeah.
to week. I mean, yeah. So I get it. Okay.
No, yeah.
That's
So
fair.
it was. I knew it was gonna be funny as hell. That's what I didn't know. Just as far as the cast between all the three of us, just being, you know, we can improvise here and there. Just make like mini skits just out of nowhere,
Yeah.
just cause it's really not even a skit. It's just what we just like do, I suppose. It's
Yeah.
not actually like oriented or premeditated, excuse me.
Right.
But it was super fun. I mean, it's just same arm, same leg.
Them boys look crazy. I enjoyed it. And I say crazy in a good way.
No, yeah, I know you. Yeah.
Yeah, Sakai and Ethan. I mean, shout out to them for just getting out there and being willing
That's
to
what,
do
man,
it.
that's what I was telling them. But go ahead.
But they were absolutely doing the same leg, same arm challenge without trying.
But what was so funny? Like mid rep, they'd be like, "My shit look ass."
Listen.
It was hilarious, man. I was making some of the clips for that, and it was just cracking me up, bro.
I mean, we support our self-aware kings.
Oh, for sure. And that's
You know,
why
that's good accountability. to
Yes,
be able
it was
to
good
know.
accountability. It made for a more classy outlet
Sure.
too, as far as them being younger and not just, you know, throwing it away and be like, okay, I'm just gonna just half butt this, super half butt this, and not even really you know, say anything or whatnot. So I knew I had the right group of guys around me to do that video, but I do look forward to actually doing that in a different way.
Right.
I put this out there. Number 10 off the football team. His name is D. Williams. I forgot. I don't know his first name, but super fast guy. Just scored a crazy touchdown. I seen crazy, just like fast touchdown. I know he's a fast guy, so
Yeah.
I want to implement doing a workout with him.
Okay.
When the football season's over or something like that.
He doesn't
That's
run any
good.
track.
Well, maybe.
I mean, he hasn't, or you, because I was going to ask you when you say fast, like what's fast? Like, do you know his 100-meter time? Do you
I
know
don't,
any
but
times?
I know.
Okay.
I see speed.
Because football speed
It's different.
and track speed is different.
Well,
It's different.
It is different. It is different.
But football speed is still fast. I don't want to make it seem like it's,
I know you're not. Yeah, but what I saw is even
Football
within
speed.
football.
What do you think his
he's
100 time is without even knowing?
Yeah.
Based on the football speed, what would you put his 100 at?
10-4,
Okay.
which is that's
10-4?
moving. Yeah. 10-5 at the slowest. Truly 10-5 at the slowest. What I see, especially with the cutting and how he's still able to actually just shoot through,
Accelerate.
accelerate. There you go. Yeah, 10-4.
10-4, that's respectable.
It's
That's respectable.
on the football field too.
So that means,
Mechanics look good.
right. With training, so let's say if he was to
Yeah.
switch over to track, a 10-4 with training and focusing on track, I mean, he could get 10-2
Oh yeah, for sure.
at some, yeah,
For
okay.
sure.
So that's
No,
fast.
Yeah, no, white boy.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. No. It's yeah. I gotta, yeah. He's a bad boy. For what I've seen, he's a bad boy. Shout out the Mean Green football team and 10-1.
They've only
Ranked.
lost one game.
Only lost one game.
And what ranked 22, 24? 22. That's what I thought.
And that's
Yeah,
crazy,
shout out
bro.
to them.
That's out of all the 4 years I've been there. That's never happened.
All right, white boy. Shout out to
know.
the
Shout out to
Caucasian
Mr.
for the
Williams.
occasion. Caucasian for the occasion. Very nice, very nice. Okay.
Oh man, but I think that sums up my personal updates. Really, I'm just.
And then you tried matcha.
I try. Oh shit.
I saw that video with the quarter zip. I mean, the quarter zip and the quarter zip to matcha, or the matcha to quarter zip pipeline is, I mean, it's been there.
Oh man, it was. I've never had matcha at all, and
Your thoughts? Because you tried like a kind of a strawberry.
yeah. So let me tell you. So the first one, I just did regular,
straight up matcha.
straight up matcha. It's just green. There's no extra. Straight up matcha. There you go. There's no extra.
It's all natural.
Yeah, no cinnamon, no strawberry. Yeah, all natural.
Straight from the Cambodian hippo's butt.
Hippos.
It's all natural matcha.
Wait, the fuck.
Straight from the
Hippo's butt.
straight from the Philippine River matcha fields.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's
All
what the
natural.
first
That
one
was the first iteration
and I
of
didn't mind it too bad.
Okay.
But like the first couple sips, I didn't stir it up apparently enough or whatnot. That's people telling me in the comments. It was okay. So once it got towards the bottom, that's when the seaweed was just
The hippo's butt.
the hippo's butt. Yeah, there you go. Hippo's seaweed butt just.
It was real
prominent.
concentrated.
It was
because you
super-
didn't stir it up.
I was like, oh Lord. This is a hard watch, hard taste.
Right.
And then the following week, the video did good. First of all, the little Q-zip. I mean, got told the registered person or the
barista.
The barista. That's the barista that my name was Q-zip. I don't know, man. I was just not a real person. And so they were eating that up, and they were like, you know what? Try strawberry, vanilla, honey. They're giving me all these, breakdowns. There's a bunch of aunties in my comments. They were
Now, can we ask what race the aunties were? They were asking you to.
White and black, honestly.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It was actually a fair mixture, truthfully, from what I could tell by profile pictures.
But these are you said aunties. Are these older? Are these washed?
Yeah, these
really?
Are yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, every matcha video is it's an older demographic I'm getting.
Shout out to the Wash
Hey,
Nation.
shout out to the Wash, matcha drinkers.
So they were advising
They
you.
were advising me. Yeah, they were like,
matcha
don't drink too
guidelines.
much matcha. It gives you the runs. They were saying runs. I was like, oh yeah, this is some Wash
35 plus, 35 plus.
It's 40, I don't know, 45 plus. I don't know
Okay.
the runs. Okay.
All right, so you had you made a cougar connection.
No,
the cougar
I really had
connection.
the cougar.
Okay,
Coddling me. Don't drink too much matcha. Yeah, all that kind of
Now
stuff.
you just lost all of them doing all this.
No.
Late babies.
Oh, ladies, come back. Then I tried the little strawberry one. Told the barista my name was Elegant this time.
You really should just change your name to Elegant.
He raps I'm E level influencer.
I mean, that's like the
For everybody.
It reminded me of the athletes that are from Africa, the African athletes, and they come over and their name is Blessing. You should start that for the Black American track
Gotcha.
runners and change your name. It's like Blessing. My name is Elegant. It's like, what's your real name? Because when you get the real name behind Blessing, it's like 13 names. Like
Right.
it's really that's facts.
Nah, I had to sneeze, bro. I'm sorry. It is facts.
Their name would be Blessing, and then it would be like Princess Achua. I mean, I don't want to butcher it, but their names are really long, and so you should go by Elegant.
Yeah.
But that be sort of like a kind of a pen name kind of. And they're like, all right, what's your real name? Is your name? You have like multiple names. It's like yeah, 3 or 1. Just
Hey man.
but Elegant. I might start calling you Elegant. I'm not
that
gonna
was
lie.
that was hilarious. I was talking about some they wanted what did I say? Was it Elijah? No. I was giving some just, improvised, breakdowns of why my mom chose Elegant to the barista. It was hilarious. So that's really sums up my matcha homecomings, matcha quarter zip.
Is it bad
learning.
that you look like an Elegant? Like name? Is that too much? I'm sorry.
That's really not too much, bro. I laugh because as I editing the video, I'm like, hold on. As I have my, my quarters, I'm like, I look like just some shit. My mom would name me Elegant.
You look elegant. You're giving elegance.
Not even just self boat or whatnot. I was like, it did look like some just. Nigga do look like Elegant. As I'm editing it with my glasses and my crusties in my eyes, nigga do look like Elegant. Name Elegant. So it's funny you say that.
Came from somewhere. You freestyle it, but clearly the elegance was.
It wasn't within me.
It was.
That was a long personal update, but it's a true update. That's where your boy's at, bro. Where's my boy at? Where's Rone Effect at? Where are you at in your heart?
Bro, it's been a time. I left a job, which is nice.
No, they kicked you off.
I kicked
You were mad
myself
at-
off. Kicked myself off.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Did that.
I'm glad. I'm clapping it up for that. As you explain it,
Listen,
they'll know why.
quitting work of any sort during this time is a big deal because it's rough out there in terms of the economy and the job market and everything else. But the reason why I was able to do that is I picked up some extra contracts and work.
Good.
So contracts, jobs. I mean, when you're in business for yourself, they come and they go.
Yeah.
You kind of go with the flow and the times and stuff. So being able to jump back
Right.
into
I just want to say, man, I'm proud of you, and I'm
Appreciate
just
you,
bro. What you were doing for a year, I know it's not what he wanted to do, what you wanted to do,
right.
But the fact you stuck it out, it's what you got to do for the fam.
Yeah.
You did what you had to do. It's just I don't expect anything less from you, but it's just the fact that you still had to just go out and did what you needed to do, and you did it.
It is.
And
It is what it
you're
is.
a free well, you're in a position to do more things that you want to do.
Right. That's
What I'm happy about.
What we all want to do, but not everybody's able.
Yeah.
You know, so I did that. So that transition kind of happens, entering into a new territory, fresh contracts and whatnot, and you know, hopefully those just continue to pick up.
Yeah,
but
that's that.
Yeah, so that's cool. What else? Lieutenant Dan finished his football season, his first year of football as a freshman in high school.
Mr. 8 tackles, 3 sacks, strip
fumbler. He had a solid year. I mean, his parent and his parents, we're just happy he didn't get injured at all.
I know. I'm not gonna say I was waiting, but I was every message I might have got, I was like, please just know.
Yeah,
you know,
like no broken bones.
Yeah, none of that. I didn't even want to strain, man. No.
Yeah. So he made it through
good
without any injuries and stuff. So that's really good. But we had a lot of fun watching him. He had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah.
So now he's getting ready for his track and field season. So shot put and discus and all that. So and then just the off season with football. And just us. You were talking about doing workout plans. Us figuring out what else he needs to do outside of what they do, because they do a lot of Olympic lifts, football. You know, typical football lifting. But for him, he needs a lot of speed work, footwork, agility work, fast twitch, technique, that sort of stuff, and then just cardio.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So he's in a good position to do that. I'm looking for a
great position,
especially
with you. You know, being at the head of that off season, you know, more personalized.
Yeah.
Of course, I could go find him somebody if you wanted to, but
you know, we might end up doing that because again, I didn't play no defensive line. I wasn't a lineman.
Right. That's true.
So it's a completely unique and just intricate art form in terms of being a lineman, whether you're offensive lineman or like him and a defensive lineman, in terms of just the chess match and all of the techniques, and if they do this, you do that. So I don't know nothing about that. I've been watching videos and stuff. Yeah, and I just realized, like, you know what? I don't know nothing. I can get you quicker and faster cardio. Strength wise, we can work on that. They do a lot of good strength work already. But we might end up having to get him some specialized
technique
camps, you know, D lineman camps, so you can start, because I don't even know what to call necessarily all the moves. Like I can
I can name swim moves.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see where that goes, but yeah, he had a great season. We're getting ready for track and field, so and it's the off season. So that, and then my youngest Zoflo ended up she didn't break her foot, but she sprained her foot, got a contusion the day of her birthday, playing keep the balloon up, volleyball balloon popping or whatever with
who?
So she stepped and rolled her ankle to the outside, but it wasn't actually an ankle injury. So there's a tendon that connects to the bottom of your foot. On the outside of your foot, there's a tendon.
Oh, okay.
It's called the abductor digiti minimi tendon. Yeah, so it's like right on the outside. So it looks like basically she sprained that.
Okay.
And so it popped, and she was just, so she had to wear a boot for a month, walk around in the boot. We got her x-rays and stuff.
Terrible birthday gift.
Right. But you know, that's interesting because usually on your birthday, they, you know, the trope, if you will, is usually get a whooping on your birthday because you're just acting out, doing too much.
Yeah.
So getting a whooping on your birthday is kind of a thing that you kind of expect to happen. So she didn't do that, of course, but it's like getting hurt on your birthday just seems to be a thing kids do. They just are emboldened, excited, happy. Yeah. She was just doing too much and popped her whole tendon on the bottom of her foot. So taking her to her orthopedic appointments to get the x-rays and stuff was a thing. But yeah, it was interesting to see all that. I hate x-rays. I never know. Everything looks broken when I look at an x-ray. Like all
It's a hard read. I can't lie.
I have no idea, but
they pointed it out. I'm like okay.
But yeah, happy she didn't have any like actual broken bones. Because
tendon's no fun either.
Yeah,
that can be harder to bounce back from. But she's young, so I mean, you know.
Yeah. I mean, and she's still kind of feeling it's going to take a while. When you have those bad sprains and tendons, it can take a long time. As somebody who rolled his ankle more times than I can count, I already know you could be a month or two before you're actually fully back. Heal. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got going on for personal
work, kids.
Personal dates. Yeah,
wife, you doing good too?
Wifey's doing good.
Good. All right. So shit,
Doing good.
You know?
Shout out to Wifey.
Shout out to Wifey, Miss Potato Head. With our first topic, and speaking of wifeys, Ayesha Curry, Steph Curry. I'm already knowing you've given your face. You've seen the monstrosity. I shouldn't use words like that, but you've seen the stupidity and just the lameness. I'm using level 1 words, but that's just what comes to heart. That's what it invokes in me, bro. Because like, what the hell is happening?
You better be careful. Steph Curry gonna come for you, bro. He don't. Okay, so let's set it up. So basically, Ayesha Curry came out, went to a podcast, and was kind of saying the same things that she's already said in the past, or kind of intimated in the past, in terms of, you know, initially her vision for her life was not to be married, not to have kids, and kind of just be career oriented and all that. And of course, that spurred a strong reaction from all kinds of people.
Yes, it did.
Just in terms of, I don't know. Let me let you go first. As a young man who isn't married and, you know, all those things, how do you receive her comments? The recent ones, and even the stuff that they dug back up from all the years ago.
Right. Great question. The old ones, I saw the old ones and I brushed them off originally. That was some years back.
Right.
The old ones of her on podcasts and just kind of just making these weird statements. The new one, the old one was...
That was on the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett, who, again, that situation with her and the whole Will Smith thing was...
Looks like those girls are flocking together. I'll just say that. I'm sorry.
Those women.
Oh, yes. Those women are flocking together. Girl mentalities. I should say that. I guess, you know, everyone has their, you know, what they feel their life should be. And I don't know, man. It's just, she's unappreciated. There's just no appreciation for where her blessings are. And okay, hold on. 3 kids, husband Steph Curry, and that is just the truth. There's nothing. It's like Steph Curry is similar to LeBron. Nothing wrong as far as, you know, social media and talking crazy and going on podcasts and talking about personal things or underlining bashing. And then she goes on her podcast, or not her podcast, Jaden Pickens, the older one. The newer one was
I think it was Don't Call. No, it was Call Her Daddy. Yeah.
Call Her Daddy, okay. She goes on Call Her Daddy and then just, I never wanted kids. I never wanted to be married. And that's my reaction, just the silence. Because it's like, why go on the podcast and do that? I feel like that's just one thing. That's my perspective. My perspective is just do that behind closed doors. Why?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would assume that she is saying those things to somebody behind closed doors as well.
True. And I guess when I say closed doors, I should have said keep it between you and your husband.
Right. Oh, I see. Yeah.
I should have been more specific. But the other thing she said was men. That she wants attention from. She doesn't get attention from men.
That's the older. That was the
older one though. But I didn't even see that one when it resurfaced. I didn't even see that one originally. That older one that older men don't come up to her or give her the attention that you know.
Or other men.
Other men don't give her any attention. And I don't think she said Steph Curry gets attention, but it insinuated that, you know.
Well, yeah, and there's a meme, I think, of some woman in the stands with like a jersey on, like staring at him in a certain way that does give. And I would assume he's a NBA all superstar for however many years that he probably does get.
No, for sure.
I mean, more attention that she probably gets as somebody who is not necessarily
wife. I'm sorry. See,
right? I mean, she had her baking show. I mean, she's got her own degree of celebrity. The question would just be, would you have those things without
Stephen Curry,
without being affiliated, you know, and married to somebody like him? My interpretation of it is.
One more thing before you give you. I got to set the table one more time. Another thing I saw was it was on like the Ellen show or whatnot, something like that. A guy with no shirt, it's kind of like a male stripper. Essentially came out with like a plate of food or something like that. And she takes off the ring.
Yeah.
I just had to set the table, like you were saying, set the scenery. This is, if you didn't know that.
I mean, listen, her case is not looking good. If
I had to put another file slap it on the desk.
If I was trying to be her defense lawyer in this, first and foremost, what I'll say is, Stephen Curry has come out and defended pretty much everything that she's said in terms of just, hey, she's free to say that. We don't have an issue. We don't have a problem because she's saying those things. And I think that's important to say because it is their marriage. It is their relationship, right? I think Killer Mike, the rapper Killer Mike, had come out and responded to her latest, the call her daddy comments that she made. And Steph Curry came and checked him and was like, basically, hey, I don't mind all the rest of the no-name people saying whatever, critiquing and being critical of my wife because, but you're a Grammy award-winning, rapper. You have a bigger voice, bigger platform. We're closer in level in terms of
status.
Status, exactly. I need for you to not, don't come. We're good. Me and her are good. And Killer Mike respected it. He was like, regardless of how I feel about it, I respect the fact that,
smooth.
So it's multi-layered.
It is.
In that way. And a lot of people, obviously, us included, with our different statuses in life, are going to project into their relationship. And we wouldn't, I wouldn't, and she, and all that thing. But that's their relationship. Now, part of that projection is similar to you. I wouldn't be for it. I would just be like, okay, fine. You feel this way. Nobody can tell her that those things are untrue. That she's feeling. Everything she's saying is the truth. I'm gonna say is the truth.
I'm gonna say it's the truth too.
To go out and articulate those things the way she has is where I draw the primary issue. As somebody who, again, if we're together and you feel this way, okay, that's valid. But embarrassment is a thing, and I think that's the issue now. If Steph isn't embarrassed, cool. If he's cool with it, cool. But if I was in that position, or if it was my wife going out and saying those things, you're doing too much. It's weird, and you're doing too much. Especially as somebody, from my perspective, I'm not going out and doing that to you. No, I'm not going out and saying these things because I know
of embarrassment. The embarrassment.
Because listen, one thing you can't do is, women-wise, don't embarrass them, especially publicly in this day and age of social media and everything else. It's like back in the day before the internet and social media. You could have a guy who was, got his side chicks or whatever, and you'll have women, wives saying, "Oh, I knew, but I told him as long as he keeps it out the house and everything's taken care of and all that, it's kind of an old timey wash."
I've crazy you say that. I've lost touch with that. But I remember shows,
back in the day, people didn't get divorced, like, for religious reasons or whatever. Like it's seen as a sin or it's seen as this monumentous failure. So it's like, you're going to stay together. But if he's going to have his side things, that's fine. But as soon as the Bridge Club and the rest of the older, the Rotary Club women find out that you were doing, now I'm embarrassed. And now we do have a problem because I'm embarrassed in my self-esteem and everything else. So now you get into a generation now where it's so easy for these things to spread and propagate across millions of people instantaneously, going viral. And so I just think it's reckless.
Yes, that's
of
a
her
word. Yeah, that was
to go out and say these and bring this attention.
Reckless. I think that's
it's reckless.
Projected.
It's reckless. It's your truth.
Yeah, it's your truth.
It's not untrue, but it's just reckless because you're bringing in these eyes and these comments and all of these things, and really, honestly, vitriol. Like, people are really going at her.
Yeah,
men, women, and the like. And now people are talking about your kids. Oh, these poor kids. So you're just bringing all this negative light. Like, go talk to your therapist, to your point, about these things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel this way, go talk. And so I think that the people that were defending her, of course, were like, well, for one, it's true. And then there's like, people feel this way. Women feel this way. Like, it's not like she's on her own in terms of having these perspectives of her life not going the way she had originally planned. And it's like, that's not the issue. That's not the problem. it's reckless to do that, because now look what's happened. Now you're on
You're
podcast.
not just a regular woman.
Right, exactly.
You're just not a regular woman.
Right.
So you doing that and Miss Becky doing that, it's two different spectrums.
Right.
Like, to your point, it's reckless, and the landslide, like, to the kids, how Curry might feel.
Now he's having to defend you from rappers.
Yeah, man.
You got Steph Curry and
He's
Killer
trying
Mike
to play every other night, 2
beefing.
nights in a row, and he's trying to defend himself from Killer Mike.
So, for me, and for her not to, I guess, have gotten that message, or that not being made clear to her the last time you did all this, said these types of things, and the same reaction, the same shade room, all these different places. I mean, it's a whole topic now for multiple weeks.
Yep.
It just brings this cloud. And so that's my thing, is don't put your family.
Yeah.
I would have an issue with putting my family in a position to have to deal with the backlash because I had to speak my truth, or I wanted to speak my truth
To millions.
Yeah, like, why?
Yeah.
Why? So that's my main issue with her. I don't like what she said, but that doesn't bother me as much as the fact that you said it and brought that attention to yourself in that way, So, and I, listen, like you said, bird is not a good word, but back to the Jada Pinkett thing and that whole saga with her and Will Smith. I have my theories on that. I feel like that was more orchestrated than than this is. Yeah, kind of scripted. I mean, they made lots of money off all that drama too. So let's not act like. I don't feel like it's the same thing with the Currys and stuff. So anyway, yeah, she's wilding. Please, just don't do things that put targets on yourself, your spouse, or your family. It's just not. At the end of the day, I don't feel like it's worth it.
Yeah,
they
it's
may feel
it's really not worth it.
So anyway.
No, yeah. I mean, when you say anyway, I mean, putting targets on your back. We'll flip it to Jason Williams, the putting a target. Him and Pat Bev. And Pat Bev has a whole nother kind of story going on. You may or might not know, my Washington Wave fellows.
Right.
He's over here talking crazy to Megan. Not to Megan, but they're all, him and the guy that owns the podcast name is Rone, by the way. I just wanted to
the C-Mike, the kind of third mediator guy on their podcast.
Was a hat. Yeah, I'm just saying, they kind of tarnishing your name. That's your name. That's not his.
I mean, listen.
No, you're the originator. He's never tarnishing that. Excuse me.
And again, he's white guy, right?
Yeah.
So it's Caucasian for the occasion. We gonna compartmentalize that wrong.
Hey man, hey.
But basically, so what happened? Like, frame it for the audience.
Yes, I'll frame it. Jason Williams, white chocolate, elbow pass guy. Maybe you don't know, that's kind of a washed
NBA player, Sacramento
Kings.
Miami Heat got a championship with them.
He did get a ring.
Yeah, point guard.
I like Jason Williams. I can say that even with everything that's happening. I say that I like the idea of him hooping and him being the flashy passer.
Man,
it was really cool to watch. I was just say that, and I like how unhinged he is. I'm
unfiltered.
I do like it, but it gets to a point. It gets to a point, and you gotta expect the backlash. You gotta expect the backlash and the consequence that might come with that. So he is on podcast with Pat Bev and this Caucasian Rone guy, and he says, they're saying that Megan has a BBL. They're insinuating that she has a BBL. And
wait, stop right there. Because the Rone guy, the segue into the topic of Clay essentially being washed.
Yes.
The Rone guy says, speaking of BBL.
But he segued into that?
Yeah, speaking of BBL. So that's the segue into the Meg and Clay topic. And I just want to say, if you are a Caucasian for the occasion.
Say it. Speak it.
If you can't tell the difference between a BBL and a natural L behind, just don't comment on black women's bodies or women's bodies, period.
But
so
I like the black women's bodies.
Yeah, just don't.
Stop that.
Please, because there's a lot of things you could potentially say about any woman but Meg Thee Stallion in terms of her music, but having a BBL is not one of those.
Yeah.
things. You
Yeah,
know,
he
so
doesn't
we're
know.
cooked. We're cooked. If you can't tell the difference between a BBL and a real behind, then AI definitely got us because that's going to be.
They got him for sure. I'll give him that. They got him.
So that was they
doesn't
already
know
started
ball,
off.
man.
They already started off nasty with how they segued into the topic by making her body the segue.
Yeah,
and
they kept
inaccurate.
going. They kept going.
Right.
Being inaccurate.
Right. At least get it right.
At least get it right. Inaccurate
Nasty.
and just projecting and talking on Miss Megan's body. I didn't know the segue happened that way, but
Yeah, ridiculous.
and they stay on the whole body part. You know, it's like Clay's washed, and then Jason Williams had this like quote from where he was back, wherever he's from. He was saying, "Where I come from, you know, us." They said the pussy, you know, drags a dead horse or something like that.
I'm gonna read it. I got it.
You got it?
I got it. Jason Williams says, you know, he's from West Virginia, that Appalachian region. So it's
okay.
real, you know, it's a different type of country.
Yeah.
You know, you're too young to remember the movie Deliverance.
No, yeah.
But it's basically like, you know, Burt Reynolds, John Voight. Again, you don't know those names, but it's a group of guys that go hunting and camping in the wilderness and the Appalachian Mountains, and they're down the river and all this stuff, and they run into some Appalachian. The hills have eyes. Are you familiar with that? Okay.
I've watched Ridiculous 6.
Point being, some real country hillbilly, kind of inbred redneck, and you know, think like mutants.
You heard
like
redneck. I got you.
Post-apocalyptic.
Oh.
And so they basically kidnap and are hunting the Appalachian people are hunting these guys that go out to camp. So that the Appalachian people that's where he's kind of from.
Okay.
So anyway, just to give some backstory, and again, Deliverance is a crazy movie. There's some male on male things that happen with these Appalachian people. I mean, they wildin'. But anyway, we won't go into that. But anyway, so Jason Williams says, I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, some old white folks. So we already starting off there.
So yeah, starting off strong.
He says, it only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is. In relationship to Clay not playing well or being washed, he's saying that Meg the Stallion and her body and her vagina is what's distracting him from being the best basketball player he can be. And again, that's just hella uncomfortable. Just why? Why?
It's just why.
And again, the accuracy aspect. Like Klay Thompson is old. He's older now. He's a veteran.
Yes,
he's not
a veteran.
So why are we framing
2 injuries? Like he's been injured big time too.
Catastrophic injuries.
Later in his career,
right?
Meaning he's older. At
like
that
ruptured
point.
Achilles was one of them. The last
ACL,
one.
yeah, that was
and
that
the
was
ACL.
crazy. Yeah, the ruptured Achilles. Man, I don't know how anybody comes back from shit like that, but
so yeah,
he's not supposed to be. And I think there might be comparing him to. I say comparing to Curry, but it's as far as just that, you know, the Splash Brother light skin do is seeing Curry do as well as he's doing or whatever. I don't know, but at the same time, like Curry's not doing what he was doing in 2016, 2018, anyways. But it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous to me.
It was a whole nasty segment for them to even focus that much on her. I feel like they just wanted to say Meg the Stallion or hone in on her for some reason instead of just giving an inaccurate basketball assessment of Klay Thompson being in his 13th year. He already got 4 rings. He's been one of the best shooters. He is one of the best shooters ever, but he's had moments where he's, you know, been the best shooter on the court. I mean, what did he score? Like 41 points in 3 quarters. Like he has records.
3 dribbles, 10,
no dribbles, and scored 41 points.
So crazy.
He has these moments when he's younger in his career where he's just lights out.
Yeah.
But yeah, now he's older. Like he's in the more twilight part. He's supposed to be
too. He's still
he is.
You know, coaching up probably Cooper Flag, or at least like, you know, leading by example in these things. Like he's a vet. He's playing his vet role.
It's like when Ray Allen goes to Miami.
Yeah.
If you remember Ray Allen when he played for the Bucks, he was playing like Jordan. Yeah. He was dunking, he was driving. I mean, he was, you know, Iverson dribbling, all this stuff. And then by the time he gets with LeBron and Chris Bosh and the Miami team and Wade, he's standing in the corner,
like a prize,
get open and hit. And now I shoot the ball when I'm open. I'm not doing all this driving and layups and stuff. I can't jump as high. I'm older now.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a nasty segment.
It was, and they caught some heat for that.
They did, and they should have.
They should have.
And then to follow that up, after this happens, Pat Bev gets arrested for domestic violence against his sister. So it's like y'all do this whole objectifying thing on women, and then one of y'all's people allegedly goes and beats on a woman.
It's looking like it's looking like we don't like women.
I mean, yeah, y'all not being the men aren't being friends to the women.
No,
like
they're not. That's bad. And then I got more details on that Pat Bev situation. His 15-year-old sister is with like a grown man apparently or something like that, like an adult. That they labeled the guy as an adult, so maybe he's 18 plus.
Okay.
They're like in one of his houses, or she's at her house, or something like that. You know, and Pat Bev, sees them, and he goes and chokes her for 30 seconds. And
he don't fight the guy?
No. And apparently, maybe ruptures some
vessels in her neck.
Yes.
And he punched her too, as well.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
Again, all alleged.
All alleged.
And again, the facts of that, and I think that the platform that they're on, that they host their podcast on, I want to say is Barstool Sports or whatever, and then the head of that, the Pointnoy guy, who I don't, particularly care for. My point being that Barstool Sports and Pointnoy are saying, if these things are true, you're done. We're canceling your podcast, or Pat Bev is going to be kicked off. I mean, for them to be the voice, a voice of reason, is your sign that you really are going far left field. So whatever happens with Pat Bev, whatever parts of that are true or not, it's just not a good look coming off of that podcast clip where you were
down in Matt.
You were objectifying
not that
a woman. It just, where there's smoke, there's fire. It was too close in proximity. For that to happen, so they gotta relax. They gotta chill.
If Pat Bev is getting kicked off, I feel like White Chocolate is getting kicked off too. Excuse me.
I mean, listen, that whole Battlefield comment again. It's just nasty. It's just too much. And again, he's a washed.
Yeah,
he's a washed great. He's somebody that black culture really cuts for because. But again, that's one of them things where just because somebody dribbles a basketball good or does something that black people are typically the best at. Yeah, and he talks a certain way. And he got a certain swag. Doesn't mean
you get a pass.
Yeah, you don't get a cookout invite just because you can dribble a basketball. You can't throw anything
on the grill.
Yeah, and you can do a no-look pass. So now he's invited to the cookout. No.
But it was an elbow pass.
I don't care. Because you do that, and then now he's talking about Meg Thee Stallion's pussy getting dragged across a desert. Are dragging a battleship across the desert. Like, what do we?
Yeah,
it's just kind of crazy, man. You got to be careful with inviting the once cool white folks in, because they get old and they start
decrepity and
they start talking like
unhinged.
They start talking like the old folks that they grew up around with those values and stuff like that. So again, I don't want to put too much on them, but I think that they should scale that back.
Or they have to, or they will be, like you said, cook chicken.
I'm doing a little bit too much dip on that chip. And you don't know what a BBL, you can't tell what a natural butt is versus a BBL. Like,
John Morant knows what a BBL looks like.
Stop commenting on black women's bodies. How about that? Speaking of Clay, we transitioning right into Clay and Ja. They got a beef.
Ja knows what the BBL is. Think you know what a gun is?
BB gun?
BBG? You know what that is?
Man,
Clay has some things to say on that.
Can you speak on it? You want me?
I'm
disappointed. I'm so disappointed.
Ja's on my wave side.
Yeah.
Clay's on your wash side.
The wash side, right.
And the wash side absolutely trounced the wave side in this instance with Clay and Ja Morant. It's just happened too.
Right.
They're a little beef. Apparently they've been, turmoil's been shaken between those guys, apparently, just based off.
I feel like Ja has been beefing with everybody.
Yeah, fair.
Like, I'm good in the West. They made those comments.
Yeah.
Like, he's
still on that side. I mean, it's pretty catchy.
Yeah. And they won the game is the other thing about this particular instance. The Grizzlies played the Mavericks. But Ja didn't play. He was on the bench. He made those comments about the coaching staff. Like a couple of weeks ago, he got fined. You're not playing. So you got beef within your team, and now you're beefing
on people that are on the court.
With people that are on the court. And then again, this is coming off of all of the gun issues that he's had, the fighting, beating up the whatever that high school kid or whatever young kid that was on the court. You had the whole Lakers versus Memphis with Shannon Sharp and T. Morant, his dad, going at it. I mean, it's just drama. And then y'all aren't
hooping.
Y'all aren't hooping. Like, Ja Morant does these amazing athletic things. Yeah. Amazing things. I mean, he's ridiculously talented, especially as a driver and a dunker and all that, and a finisher at the rim. But it hadn't really translated into
wins.
Yeah, great team success. And then there's all these distractions, and now you're calling Klay Thompson, 4-time NBA champion, one of the best shooters ever, has a solidified NBA career. You're calling him a bum.
A bum. Got him washed, yeah.
And it's just like... So anyway, Klay went off.
No, yeah, Klay clapped back. He had he has some very intelligent things to say, and it's just with insults. It's funny to me. I like intelligent clapbacks, man. Hey, what you mean by that? I'm sorry. Klay's over here talking about some. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who's rarely takes accountability. You know, that's just he's turning up the burner on the insults. He's talking about, goes around, I'm good in the West after, just so brazen and boastful after all these,
And that's one of the reasons why we actually, I say we, some of us have really cut for Ja because we like that mentality. It's kind of the same way people will cut for, mama mentality and just, competitive, no nonsense. I'm about my wins. Yeah. Being aggressive. We don't necessarily dislike that. A lot of us don't. Kind of that cutthroat mentality, but it's very similar to Draymond. People will cut for him because he's, it's passion and but then you start kicking people in the nuts and punching people in the back of the head and being a dirty player. It's like we can only cut for you so much. And a lot of people aren't cutting for you at all.
Right. So
but those of us that are trying to give you some grace because we want you to be successful and you have all this talent, you just keep shitting on our support by not taking accountability and just doing dumb shit over and over again. It's
I really can't believe Ja did that shit again with the gun. Just to, I know it's
in the past,
back, that I didn't think it was gonna happen again. Like, you serious?
And he comes from a good home. That's the thing that they kept saying too. Like, you come from the suburbs, 2-parent home. Like,
what are you trying to live? What are you trying to do, bro?
Listen, that's y'all.
It really is. It's a fucked up mentality.
That's y'all wavelengths, bro.
Yeah, it's nasty though. It's like, come on, what are you trying to? Why do you see that and think, oh yeah, that's what I want to kind of? Those guys don't even want to really be doing that, really.
Right.
They want to get out of it. They would rather be doing something. They'd rather have, 2-parent household.
Stability.
School stability. Yeah, they'd rather be, being able to just not look over their shoulder and think they're going to get popped or something. Anything like that.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
And you're a multimillionaire in the NBA on top of that. So again, nobody's saying you got to walk around in a quarter zip.
No.
Nobody's saying you got to look, quarter zipped up and be all. You don't have to do all that, but you're going too far left with all of the gunplay. And now, again, I think he's out of Memphis. And the question is, who's going to want to pick him up and deal with the drama? Because if I pick you up, I'm picking up. If I get in Ja Morant, if I'm getting Ja Morant, I'm getting T. Morant. And he's gonna be loud and all, obnoxious and all this stuff too. And it's like there's a certain limit on what we're gonna call passion. There's just a certain limit, especially if you're not actually performing in a way that translates into actual wins and playoff runs and finals,
improvement,
conference finals, NBA finals. If you're going downhill, like, we have a less bandwidth and grace, for showing your ass.
And you not showing up on the court.
Yeah, and you not showing up.
Showing up, yeah.
So
at all.
And again, Klay is already a winner. Like, what are you
even chatting about? It's really is Nike Tech versus quarter zip. It really is. And more quarter zip sayings, nothing of intelligent depth. It's funny you run your mouth when you're on the bench. Nothing of intelligent depth. Yeah, that is a quarter zip comeback right there.
Quarter zip won this one.
Man, overly. And I'm here for it. I'm on the quarter zip side, dang it. Put me in there. I'm right behind Klay on that one because this is like, man, what are you doing? You're on the bench.
Fam. Klay has 4 chips and Meg the Stallion hips. He's winning. There's nothing bummy. Listen, the non-BBL bum he's getting is another chip. He's doing well. He's doing fine.
High five rings.
Like,
Oh man.
it just doesn't translate.
Oh, that
it
was
doesn't
great.
translate.
That was great. No. That was actually good. It might have to be in the title.
Make it a clip.
Well, so leaving the NBA. Wow, that was terrible. Man.
You gonna try it again?
It's ridiculous. Oh yeah. Well, so leaving the NBA, let's move to some track. You know.
Okay.
I said, okay.
Some positivity.
Some positivity. There's some positivity indeed. Not too much negative. We've been talking about a lot of track beefs in our last previous episodes. Excuse me.
Right.
But we have some recaps. You know, we missed covering. I know, man. We missed covering the Tokyo Worlds.
Doing a
track
recap
and
of
field.
it.
Yeah. Let's do a little recap. I think
Okay.
our track peoples will appreciate that.
Well, speaking of accountability, let me go ahead and get mine out the way.
Oh yeah.
Let me go ahead and get mine out of the way in terms of the Tokyo Worlds, because I did hype up the 1500. You know, that episode before the Worlds. I was like, oh, you know, the 1500 is going to be, it's going to be hot and it's going to be a lot. And that shit was a dud. Cole Hawker got DQ'd. A lot of the people that, you know, were picked to be in the top didn't even make the top three, top four. I mean, it was just, there was a lot of hype, warranted hype around the 1500, but it fell flat.
On his face. Yeah, through the track.
So the 1500, I was really looking forward to
I like
it.
the accountability.
It didn't deliver.
I was right behind you. Then
you were trying.
I was trying, and then you were on horseback. And I'm like,
I looked behind, he was gone. Just saw dust. Yeah, the 1500 did not deliver. I mean, Cole Hawker ended up coming back and winning the 5,000, which was cool. But
it was cool, but it was.
I wasn't checking for the 5,000, honestly. The 1500.
Hey, you must be a track guy.
Shout out to the person who won the 1500. I want to say he's from Portugal or something like that.
Crazy.
But it just didn't. I don't know.
It didn't hit the same. No,
it was lukewarm because the people that should have been kicking ass.
You're saying it was a nothing burger?
It was.
Oh, you can't say that.
Anyway, so yeah,
no, I like the accountability, bro. I like it. Do I have any accountable moments for the 100? Oh, I just went right into that's where my mind really was. I was like, man, I want to see that 100 because
the men's.
The men's. Excuse me, the men's and the women's, but I'll go men's first.
More accountability, actually, if I remember predictions. Because I was Keyshain. I said Keyshain.
You did say Keyshain. I said Noah, right?
You said Noah, and neither one of them got first.
I really did think Seville was going to do it. 977 personal best. Hell of a run. Hell of a sprint. In another instance where your pick got higher than mine, Keyshain got second. Noah got third. But Keyshain got sniped again. He got out mechanicked in. Somebody wanted it more, obviously, which was Seville.
Right.
But he got kind of sniped against. Like, Noah Lyles was in that same spot, you know, on that. Seville was in the same spot Noah Lyles was in Paris as far as just on the outside, running his race hard as shit and just snipe. But it was really Keyshain and Seville the whole time. So it wasn't as packed as the Paris Olympics final.
You're right.
But Seville was playing no games. And I thought he lived up to the stereotype, the tropes of him being giving too much in the rounds. He's in the block sitting
because he false started.
He false started.
Because remember Noah made the comment. Oh, I knew Buddy was shook in
No, he didn't false start. He did the opposite of false start. He was.
Oh, he didn't get out the blocks. Yeah, that's right.
In the block,
false start,
and then
had to catch up just to make the finals.
Bro, you know who ran 988 and 989 won that heat of the semifinal. Or is it prelim? Semifinal. And he ran all of them down to get third. That takes a lot of energy.
Noah
from a dead stop. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that Noah said, oh yeah, Buddy was shook in the...
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, he was...
In the locker room, he was shook or wherever he was. I knew it. I'm not surprised by that. Buddy was scared.
Noah said that. I was like, whoa. And everyone was like, oh, snap for real. Like, he was like, oh, Seville's cooked, this type of thing. And he ended up, getting back in the pot.
I mean, Seville is inconsistent. He's shown flashes of greatness, but just not consistent. If he runs his best race, he is always a threat
Yes.
to be in the mix or to win. And so he put it together at the right time. He ran the best race of his life at the right time. And that's so much of what track is about at any level, right? If you're a high school runner, if you're a collegiate runner, anytime you go to the meet, if the weather, is the weather right? Is the wind right? How am I feeling? It's about putting together this moment for one race.
Yeah.
That's what makes it exciting too.
It is.
So I was happy for him because you can't take it away from him because he took it
Can't
and he
discredit it.
put together the best race of his life at the right time.
It was hell of a race. I was like, damn, this is the execution.
Right. And you wonder if Noah making those comments because he had to respond to those comments as well.
Yeah.
He could have gotten shook and been like, "Oh yeah, he's talking." I mean, we say it all the time about how mental track is.
Yeah.
And so for him to have to contend with the fact that he got glued in the blocks, and Noah says he was acting scary behind the scenes before the race, so he wasn't surprised. You go through all that and now have to run in the finals.
Yeah.
And he overcame all of those mental potential issues and speed bumps.
And it's stacking on with, like I said, the past ones as far as him just being giving too much of the rounds, being a no-show in the finals.
Right.
It's stacked on. That mountain's already there, and just the white peak was just like no allowed comments, glued in the blocks.
He overcame all of it.
He overcame all that. He climbed the mountain. He climbed
big
the
ups to
Everest.
him.
Yeah, big ups to him
for putting it together. What do you feel about your boy Noah? I mean, he did about what I expected him to do, honestly.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I bet on him because he's a gamer, and all those guys are really gamers. But he's a gamer amongst gamers,
right?
Which I think we all could agree. But like you said, he did what he should have done, especially with him how his season's been going.
Right.
Or went, excuse me.
Right.
Starting it late, the times that were happening in the 100. How he was speaking about his 200s, how hard he had to kind of work to, fetch everybody. Still very impressive. Gave dominance, but in the 200, I mean, but it just wasn't as sharp as.
Yeah, I think his, like you said, the main thing for me is the way his season went, coming off of whatever injury he had early on, and starting his season late. On top of that, it just didn't really affect the margins for him. Are just so tight, even in the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about 1,000th of a second or whatever
over Keyshawn,
that separated him and Keyshawn. So I always felt like that was way too close for me to be like, oh, Noah's got it.
Yeah, fair break.
And then to come in injured, start late, I'm just like, I don't see him being in even Olympic shape or even Olympic form to run that race. And he's always in the 100 running from behind. He's a catch-up runner in the 100.
Yeah.
And the 200 is a different. He's still kind of catching up, but it's a different. He has more time to get to his top speed in the 200 meters. Double the time than he does the 100. So the margins are razor thin.
I was blinded by the ego that he has and the alter ego he has. Stepping on the track, I was blinded. I was convinced.
Right.
Nothing wrong with it, but it's just like you said. The implications were just there.
Yeah. I mean, he's still one of the greatest ever, especially when you start looking into 200 and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's not to take anything away. He's not dominant in the 100.
Yeah.
He's dominant in the 200.
Yeah, he is.
For sure. What do you feel about staying on the 100?
Kenny. I'm playing, sorry.
Well, I didn't even.
Why'd you make that face, man?
I mean.
Kenny, he apologizes. I'm playing. No, we don't.
Kenny. I mean, you said you weren't checking from him at all. And what did he get, fourth?
Fourth, yeah.
Yeah, so
I marked that down.
I mean,
I thought you were gonna say that, not to deviate to
Kenny. Kenny. I mean, he's
mini foot adductor.
But I was also gonna say Tobago not even making the final.
Oh
Leslie
yeah,
Tobago.
he false started. Yeah,
and I think that's what I was thinking about when I said Seville. Yeah. But yeah, he false started. He didn't even make it. So I don't think he would have been in the mix. It'd have been him and Kenny battling for fourth. I feel like.
Yeah, because this 100 season hasn't been. I haven't heard anything until Worlds,
right?
From Tobago,
exactly.
But moving into the 200, Tokyo, who got second? Oh, Kenny did.
Kenny got second,
and then third was Tobago.
But yeah, 200 went the way we expected it to go. I mean,
I didn't know there were so many fast 400 dudes in Botswana. God damn.
I mean, how could you? It's not like they are actually advertising.
That's true. I should have
You're not
suspected. I didn't know in the open. I don't know. I don't even know how I even can say that as a 400 guy.
Right.
Used to be 400 guy. Because I saw the 4x4 pair. I was like, oh shit, they got a team. I mean,
Right.
They got 3 other guys that can go around the lap and
44, 45.
Yeah. Minimum 45 low, but
Right.
yeah, 44 for sure.
So you weren't aware of this? You weren't subscribed to the Botswanan
I was not subscribed, but
to the Botswanan Bugle
I was not.
newspaper?
Bugle. They even gave Tobogo a money dollar bill.
Yeah, he's on the face of the money.
Yep, face
the
of the
Botswana
money.
bucks. He talks a lot of mess. He's a kind of a cocky. I didn't really know that about him.
Yeah.
But they went back and were showing like his junior Olympic run. I mean,
before
he's
that,
looking
people-
back at. He's kind of a cocky, little dude.
he
I didn't
is.
know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I feel
but
like you gotta be.
That's fine.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
It's not a
yeah,
problem.
yeah, yeah.
They say the same thing about Noah
Yeah.
and everything too. As long as
I feel
you're
like he's
backing it up.
tuned off of it a little bit.
Well, I mean, he needed to be now because his season didn't really. It didn't really give top of the top of the top. I mean,
Yeah.
you got handled in the 200, which you were the Olympic champion in. You won the Olympics in that, and they came back and took that. You got beat at Worlds, and then the 100, you didn't even make the final. So it's like you kind of gotta hush for now.
For a little bit. and
Go back to the
reload.
lab and see
you
what the
go.
next year is going to bring.
But the 43-61 to win the 400, that little dude is just, he's like 21 too, my age. That's just crazy to see, to actually see people my age so close to my age, a little bit older, maybe even a little bit younger, running so fast at that level. So that's where everyone's getting tested. It's just at an all-time high. So things have a higher chance of being legitimate.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, and we don't, and that's the other thing. And before we move on to the legitimacy, because I know that's a whole nother sort of topic. Just want to go over to the women's side really quick. And everything went the way we thought it would go with Melissa Jefferson-Wooden.
Green.
MJ Dub just continues her dominant ass season.
Good grief.
100,
Undefeated the whole
200, 4x1 goals. Didn't lose a race this entire season. So we want to give her a shout out because I'm a fan of hers. Incredible season. And then, of course, there's some disappointment where she doesn't even get nominated as Female Athlete of the Year in track and field as a finalist. So I don't really know what the hell is going on with that.
I think we have a good
What theory? Conspiracy
we
theory?
have good theories. I feel like me and you could cook up. It definitely has to do something with that coach,
Dennis Mitchell.
in his past as far as being druggy man, band man, drug man, which is kind of cold because it's like, man, that's just not. She gets drug tested. I know she does.
It's kind of a guilty by association if that's the fact.
There you go.
Because she,
But it's like, why are we doing that? Not nominated. I ain't gonna take it to give the girl the W, but she really
nobody had.
come on, Mark.
No female track and field athlete had a better season than Melissa Jefferson.
And then if you compare it to the male, I forgot it's women, and I'm tripping. But you're right. Yeah. This is neither right. Nobody did.
No.
Femke Bowl, right?
Femke Bowl
Did not have a better season.
No, I mean she had a great season, but the thing about that
minus
too is if Sydney had stuck with running the 400-meter hurdles, then Femke Bowl would have gotten second in every time they matched up. It's only because Sydney decides not to do that. Focus on the flat 400
and won that too.
And won that in 47. The second fastest time ever. Some people say the first because old girl who has the record
Cheated. Oh,
back in 85, that was a different time, right? And so for Sydney, I can see why they want to nominate her, and she deserves to be nominated as well because she stepped into an event that was not her focus, and won the Worlds and dominated, and even as a part of Grand Slam track, dropped down to and ran 100-meter, ran 100-meter hurdles, and did well for somebody who again is not their event. And again, she probably has the greatest star power in track and field.
currently.
Yeah, currently.
Yeah.
So I get that, but leaving Melissa off definitely screams politics and bureaucracy to me. There's something about that camp that the powers that be don't like, don't really want to highlight or give credence to. And that kind of ties into, we talked about track beats, Gabby and her comments about that camp and coaches should be banned for life and all. There's something going on there. I would have nominated Melissa, even if I wasn't planning on giving it to her. You nominate her so that these conversations don't happen. This looks really on the nose from track and field officials and stuff for y'all not to even nominate her. There's something going on there. So
yeah, it looked terrible.
Yeah.
Speaking on Gabby, I guess she so scared she moving events too. And I say moving events, I mean maybe Sydney's, is sparking this whole, moving of events going back to your 100, 200.
Right.
Her running these events and showing that, the versatility's there. If I focus on this,
right,
it could get spooky. So, it probably is shifting hierarchy and ranges within the women's ranks as far as events to do. And of course, people want to probably do different events too. I'm not going to say it's not.
No, they don't. They want to win events that they getting their ass kicked at. So
he called it like it was.
I feel like Gabby is seeing that. I don't know if Gabby can beat Melissa in the 200 or Melissa.
I was very humble of you. I say no. Yeah,
I mean, so what's going to change next year? Gabby's also coming off an injury.
Oh yeah, I forgot
as well. I don't think that she wants. There's, like I said, those camps don't like each other.
Yeah,
it's strained, and I don't think Gabby wants to lose to Melissa any more than she already has.
Yeah.
So Gabby's talking about moving up to the 400 and potentially the 400-meter hurdles. If Sydney's not focusing on those, then that clears the pathway for Gabby to dominate for a year if Sydney's not running it.
Yeah.
So Gabby's basically going to be running against those Sydney times. I'm not mad at it, but there's a shift happening. And I think a lot of it has to do with Sydney, to your point. Sydney's changed and left the 400-meter hurdles. Femke won this year because Sydney didn't run. Mm-hmm. But now Femke's moving up to the 800. Mm-hmm. And then Paulino,
that's the
Dominican Republic,
yes.
who lost to Sydney in the 400 at Worlds this year, is moving up to the 800 as well. So it'll be interesting to see Paulino and Femke battle it out in the 800, but I think that they're doing this because Sydney is dominating the 400-meter hurdles and the 400, and could move down to the 200. I mean, she's causing this shift.
Gotcha. And
people to kind of change things up. I feel like that's
crazy.
And then again, Melissa on the sprint end, I don't see her slowing down.
No, she's young too, man.
Yeah,
she's a bull, man. She's a
so unless Julian Alfred, comes in, because she didn't run the 200 at Worlds, and came in second in the 100. I mean, that's her closest competition.
Yeah.
At this point, with Shelly Ann Fraser Price retiring, shout out to her, an all-time great
legend.
It's like, who's going to contend with, who's coming up against Melissa at this point?
Not looking too hot.
So I really hope that Gabby does stick with the 200, because I feel like there's unfinished business there.
Yeah.
Unless you're just going to concede and give it to Melissa, cool. But you've made all these allegations and implications.
Yeah. Get
your ass on the line and run against Oak, and let's figure it out. So
he's a man right here, man. This is a man.
I'm just saying.
This is a man.
So so the 4x1 was cool.
It was cool.
U.S. came back.
Contest.
4x4 men's was disappointing. Yeah, they got smoked by Botswana.
Hold on. Yeah. Rage. I forgot about that, dog.
Well, you were disappointed in somebody in particular on the 4x4 for the men's USA team, were you not?
I was indeed. God damn it, Rob Benjamin. Sheesh, man. We could be future teammates in the future, but sheesh, man, I just got to express this right now. Why did you think you were going to run? I just don't understand that. Why didn't you think you were going to run?
So he didn't think that he was going to run.
That's what he said in his interview. He didn't think. He's like, I thought the championship was over for me. I thought, I didn't really expect to. You anchored the Olympic team and won the Olympics. You anchored that squad. Why did you think you were going to be
not running at Worlds in the 4x4? Why did you think you were
the starter in the starting lineup?
Yeah, he had a rough leg.
He did. And you could tell by the interview and that his answer what he was doing the night previous before the 4x4.
They confirmed that he was partying.
Yes.
He didn't get it.
He didn't confirm, but that confirmed it. I didn't think. I thought it was over. You know, I didn't think I was actually. That was his initial excuse.
So he was in them Tokyo streets, drifting, drifting and kicking it with the triads and the yakuza, and he was living his best life. Listen, you got to get a good night's rest before a 400-meter race. The sleep is might be the most important thing,
especially after you ran. He won the open 400 hurdles.
Right.
There's no relay, but you give me. And after that was the day before. Mm-hmm. So you do need a rest, and I don't understand the mindset was ridiculous.
Well, I don't even know. It would have helped for him to have ran a better leg, but Botswana was on.
Oh man,
that was gonna be a tough
43.26 from Wade Van Niekerk, but he'd run acre leg.
Shout out to Wade.
Shout out Wade, man. That's my guy.
Wash Nation stand up. He's a kind of a veteran Twilight elder statesman now too. But 43.26, the fastest split of anybody at Worlds
by a long shot. By a long shot too.
So I was proud to see him running.
And he's moved from the 4 to the 1 and the 2.
It's his focus, his shift.
That's what he said.
Everybody, like you said, everybody's moving around. I mean, I'm excited to see it. I hope he performs well and does well in the 1 and the 2, because he has historically. He's run 999 in the 100, and then a 19 something. I can't remember the exact time of the 200.
7?
Something like that. So I think he's the only person who's run 43.
Fred, Michael Norman, him.
The 3 guys that have run sub 100, sub 20 in the 200, 44. And then sub 44 in the 400.
Damn, because Michael Johnson didn't do it.
Yeah, because Michael Johnson
didn't do it in the 4. He won sub 44.
Michael Johnson didn't do it in the 100.
No, in the 100, exactly. Are we missing anybody, guys? Are we missing anybody? I don't want to look it up yet. No, I think we're good. I think it's only 3. I think it's
Those
Fred,
are the only 3.
Michael, and
That's crazy that Fred has run a sub 4.4.
I know. He came from that, and
then went to the 100.
That's why it's really crazier. Well, sort of, kind of, because I guess I wonder how Michael Norman's story kind of went. I think he ran sub 44 before he went.
Man, Michael Norman, man, I expected so much more from him. He kind of peaked. I think a lot of his issues, that sounds like it has to do with mental. Exactly. That's such an important part.
You could tell, and I shouldn't make that face while I do it, because, like you said, it's a mental sport, but everyone has their difficulties. But
he was next up.
Yeah, he was
big time in the 400.
He shot himself. You can tell he shooting himself in the foot though. Like, man, there's no therapist work. I don't know. I can't judge.
If you don't have the passion for it and you kind of lose the spark, or whatever, that happens across all sports. But track is one of those ones I think is the least forgiving. When it comes to mental toughness, if you're not of the right mentality, or have the mental toughness to kind of overcome those mental issues or whatever, it's going to absolutely translate into your performance. It's a sport of seconds and hundredths of a second and milliseconds, so you can't afford not to be right mentally. Yeah, because at any point, the physical aspects of it arises, and it's gonna impact you, be it weather type stuff or just whatever's going on with your body. So the mind has to be the most solid thing, foundation first and foremost, before you start contending with things that you can't control. So
you're cooking, bro. You
anyway,
future coach. Have you thought about coaching?
I have, actually.
You were Lieutenant Dan's soccer team.
Yeah, I coached.
Assistant.
That's what dad isn't a soccer coach that has kids, but yeah, coaching would be cool. I don't know if I could coach y'all wavelings.
Oh, now, hell no.
Now, yeah, that's a different. Y'all are.
I have to come fight somebody or something.
Y'all are a different breed, but
oh man, that's some bullshit. Yeah,
but But you brought up Fred.
What I brought up? The drugs.
Fred Curly in enhanced games, man. He said, you know what?
Then he went on podcasts and talking all kinds of mess too.
Hey, Fred Curly said he's setting a world record. He didn't say where or how. He just told you he was giving you a world record.
Hey,
he didn't say that he didn't say it would be a clean world record.
He did not specify that. This is true.
Fred Curly's getting ready to run 8.73 off the drugs in the enhanced game.
I want to see that. It's gonna be talk of the town.
41.8.
Man.
8
With
898,
star numbers.
and then 17-9 in the 200.
Man, I don't even.
If
that ever happened, I don't even think I could actually be impressed. Yeah,
I mean,
have to.
I would be impressed
It just
simply because it's so real quick on drugs and enhancements and stuff like that and PEDs. Obviously, I'm not with that in terms of, people need to run clean, and there's a lot of debate about what's clean and what's not. Some people train at altitude, and that trains their blood to operate without oxygen, which is an advantage. Not everybody has access to the same nutrition. So again, what's clean and what's not, what's cheating and what's not, has always been sort of a gray area. But obviously, if you're injecting your butt with drugs, I mean, that is something that is a completely different level. But I say all that to say, it's kind of like bodybuilders who are not clean and aren't steroids. We can look down on that, but it still amazes me what the human body is capable of, right? How these muscles are growing to that size. Like, you look like the Hulk. Like, how are you even alive right now?
Yeah.
That part is still cool to me.
Yeah.
Drugs aside. So I take that same sort of bodybuilding perspective, and then I go and look at the enhanced games. If Fred Curley runs 107.32, that's still going to be cool as hell to see.
You're right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, obviously it's not legal.
Right.
But the fact that the human body is capable of doing that. Now the question is
He gonna die?
Well, is he going to die? But how long before the human body evolves to be able to do that without drugs? Because clearly it's possible.
Fair ball.
The human body can do it. He's just accelerated it using this substance.
Yeah.
But like in 50, 100, 200 years, is a 8-second 100 going to be the norm? Because that's what happens. The times drop over time. Anyway, so to the enhanced games, which again, it's taboo. It's still kind of like looking through the looking glass of the future. We're accelerating things beyond their natural state. And if his body holds up and doesn't explode at the 70-meter mark into a blood mist because he's so hopped up on drugs.
Instead of blood mist.
If his body actually holds and he runs this stupid ass crazy time, then what that means is at some point in the future, the body could be able to do that without the assistance. Yeah. It's going to evolve to a place. The technology is going to get to a place where he can actually run. So, again,
I vote 200 years on that.
Probably,
maybe more. Yeah.
Probably. But I mean, the fact that we won't be alive to see it, but we'll get to. He's cheating so that we can cheat and see it now.
Hey, facts though. Hey,
so I'm interested in seeing how it goes. I'm gonna watch.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, we gotta watch. Yeah. We got to.
Because I mean, if he implodes into a blood mist, that's gonna be kind of cool. It's sad, but it'd be kind of cool too. Like, god damn, like.
He said that's kind of cool.
He was on track to run 8.7, but he just imploded, and there's nothing but nerve endings and hamstring meat all across the track.
Well, I mean. Say that and maybe nothing happens because I mean apparently Aaron Knight was already on the enhanced games and didn't.
He was on the whatever drug he was taking, Trenbolone, whatever that
hamburger meat.
Yeah, he's banned until 2029, 4-year ban.
Yeah,
he's cooked. And now you wonder how long was he? I mean, how long have you been on the
enhancements? 19.4. I'm looking kind of
right the PEDs, and again, a lot of high school kids they don't talk about it. A lot of high school kids are on steroids of some. The testing isn't really there as much in high school. So, again.
Yeah.
And then even if you get on PEDs and then you get off, how much of that is really out of your system? How's your physiology and your anatomy been changed?
Yeah.
Even though you're supposedly clean and off the drugs, what residual enhancements did you gain?
Adapted.
Right. Exactly. So that's why when people say they feel like people should be banned permanently for a lifetime, I kind of agree with that because again, we just don't know scientifically
what advantage you've gained over time you've actually taken these drugs, how it's actually
exactly your tendons and all that stuff are now used to being attached to these big muscles and everything else. So is that still helping you even though your bloodstream is apparently clean? Like who knows? So really knows, it's kind of one of those things where like once a cheater, you kind of always are a cheater in my mind when it comes to these.
So you think Ruth Potato Chip is
the marathon. We ain't even got to spend a lot of time on that. World record holder too.
Yeah,
Wasn't
that's
she?
crazy. Like 3-year ban. She should be.
Ruth Chip. I don't even know how to say her last name, but the
Come on, man,
female.
you're a smart guy. Check it said. Nah, that's fair ball.
Chepnik.
It looks like
Ruth was cheating.
PNG. Yeah, Ruth was cheating. Baby Ruth was cheating.
3-year doping ban.
Yeah.
World record in the marathon.
A lot of that's probably the only negativity I've been hearing about track though.
I hate that it takes so long for us to figure out who was cheating because, again, I look at Tokyo Worlds and it's just so disappointing, the idea or the potential that a year from now we'll find out that some of those athletes might have been on drugs.
Yeah.
So hopefully not, but stop cheating. They're not going to.
They're not going to stop cheating, but I mean, battle track. No, they did that.
Shout out to the track
too.
athletes. Just a real quick hit was basically, we had talked in one of the earlier episodes about the young lady who busted the other girl upside the head with the baton that went viral. Yeah. And so a lot of people were like, man, what has track come to? So, again, being a part of the Wash Nation, it's not the first time there's been battle track. And so I pulled a clip of Josephat Machuca from 1992. He actually, at the World Junior Championships, I want to say it was the 10,000 meters or something like that, punched.
Oh, shit.
Punched his rival in the back of the head.
Smacked him in the dome.
Yeah, he knew he was going to lose, and so he just wound up and just hit him while he was in the other lane. So battle track has been a thing, and that was World Junior Championship men. So 92.
Then punch improved his time by 0.1 seconds.
Yeah, and that was 10,000
like
meters.
this and that nigga just flying.
Yeah, he got walked down. He knew he was losing. He said, "You bitch."
Why's your accent like that?
Punched him in the back of the head.
Real, though. That's actually crazy. 1992, yes. Track has been like that. You're claiming, huh?
Yeah. Pugilistic sport. Has been transitioning to real quick.
Pubes? Oh, my fault. My fault, man. I'm just too young, man.
Bud and Canelo was another thing that we missed. That fight.
Who's Bud?
Terence Crawford versus Canelo.
Bud crossing knees. I'm sorry, man. I'm obviously.
I know you're cooked. We're at the end of our rope
Nah, man.
on the podcast.
I've been with this.
But
Canelo versus Bud, very anticipated
highly
fight.
anticipated fight.
Highly
Yeah.
anticipated. Our sister, we walked up here for the pod. It's already on her TV.
She's watched that fight probably.
100. No, like it's triple digits.
Yeah, you think so?
Triple,
She loves boxing.
Yeah, she does. She does.
But that was a great fight.
It was a great fight, and you've been around longer than me, obviously. What's your experience with like boxing and just as far as like legacies and anything?
Nah, nothing real crazy.
Cool.
Honestly, like I said, I keep track of the higher, higher pubbed fights. Sweet. Mike Tyson, Holyfield, all of the kind of the bigger names. I can't lay claim to really knowing all of the up and coming ones. Like our sister really is tapped into.
She's locked.
All the different guys and women and stuff. The women's isn't as robust, obviously, in terms of participants outside of, Clarissa Shields, Alicia Bumgarner. These are boxers that I've, follow on IG or whatever and kind of become more familiar with. But, Bud and Canelo was huge. It was on Netflix. I watched the fight.
Yeah. Who'd you have?
I had Bud.
Yeah.
I had Bud. From jump. He's one of the greatest ever at this point.
It's so crazy. I mean, he's older too. I just didn't expect him to be as old as he was.
Because was he 30?
37.
37, yeah. 37, 38.
He talks so well too. Mm-hmm. There's so many things I didn't expect, especially watching the documentary before the fight. And that was a great watch too. I would recommend watching that. Well, even after the fight's been over, it was a great watch just to see both opposing sides and what's at stake legacy wise. And just the resources, the counterparts as far as family and what's there's a comparison and similarities between both the athletes, which is
because Bud is from the trenches of Omaha, Nebraska. This is talking about somebody who's been shot. I mean, he's gone through it. He's from that time. He's on that type of time or from that type of time. Yeah. So, but I mean, he's obviously highly intelligent,
super.
And when it comes to boxing in that whole sport, I just think he's smarter. Than every other opponent. I mean, he's a tactician, strategy, they got it down. So it's not just about boxing him, I mean, whatever power he may have. Like he really is. He has the science, the sweet science as they call it. He has that down to a T, and that's ultimately what I feel like did Canelo in. He just couldn't outbox. He couldn't outbox him. He couldn't. He got out strategized.
Yeah.
At every turn.
At every turn, yeah.
There wasn't a round that I felt like
Canelo
Canelo
got
won.
hit with something.
Yeah.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, you said that they were going to do a rematch too, potentially.
Yeah,
Canelo.
potential rematch. Canelo claimed it.
I don't know.
Allegedly,
why.
yeah.
I don't know why. It's not. He's not going to beat him. There's nobody who's beaten
Bud right now.
The next time, if Bud ever loses at this point again, it'll be because of age and just.
Yeah.
But hopefully he'll retire before then because I don't want to see him go out, like that, staying too long. But Canelo's not beating Bud ever. I'm going to stand on that right now. It's not happening.
Stand on that?
Yeah, no.
Stand on that. I think I'm behind you with that. I'm not going to veer off from my horse on that one either.
Yeah. So that's boxing, but great fight.
Great fight. Hope you guys watched it. It was a great fight indeed. I smell like indeed. We don't drink hot coffee. We drink matcha. We LinkedIn and Indeed.
Quarter zip, half a zip, whole zip.
Oh, quarter zips. We know it's really popular in quarter. What sport wears quarter zips a lot?
I don't know. Polo, golf, tennis.
Oh,
Was it golf? Was it
tennis, bro. Tennis, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tate Townsend.
Taylor Townsend. This is gonna be quick. We came on the podcast some time ago. It was episode 3. It was a long time ago, so we had our hiatus. She was the black female tennis player who got called classless and uneducated by some, I don't know.
I forgot the word.
Olympsko, some Lithuanian, one of those type of countries.
Right.
And the whole internet rallied around her. We came and supported her.
On the podcast, we're like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
like, why are you talking like that about, she's just trying to play, this type of thing. Like you said, we had Taylor's back.
Yeah, as everybody did and should have. It was racially charged, dog whistling. It was just nasty work.
Yeah.
And so, coming off of that, she ends up going to China and making derogatory comments about Chinese food and just being weird. And
I had never heard you say weird so many times.
So Taylor Townsend makes just a stupid video about, you're in China, like just be respectful. Nobody told you had to slurp down whatever was in front of you. But she makes this video basically talking down on the cuisine, this Chinese cuisine, and has to come out and apologize because you're being insensitive, you're being disrespectful and all this stuff. And so it basically undoes
Yeah.
the sort of support system that had rallied behind her, because once again, you're doing too much. Like, you can't handle the support in the spotlight.
Yeah.
She was somebody who was
lights too bright.
Yeah, who was unknown.
Yeah.
You played really well at I guess that was the US Opens or whatever. US Open, and you got the support. You were winning.
All these things.
And it's just like
you pulled the gun out on IG Live.
you Ja Morant'ed.
You Ja Morant'ed.
You Morant'ed
it, man.
You Morant'ed your moment. So I had to take my follow back, man. I'm like, nah.
Oh, you a follow, bro?
I'm like, Because you can't,
man, T don't play, man.
You can't handle the support.
Yeah,
you're not finna be disappointing me as just as a lowly follower who you don't know. But I didn't know who you were before this. I'm like, oh, let me get behind
support.
her.
Yeah, get behind that. Yeah.
I follow all of those tennis players, Coco Gauffs.
Yeah, I like it.
Naomi, all of them. But once you start squandering the support and showing you can't handle the limelight and the extra attention and all that, I'm like, nah.
I don't want to be seeing you on my feed.
I don't. She apologized to her credit, but now the moment's gone. Now you didn't.
Can she earn it back?
She could. She could, but don't think that you're gonna earn it back by being called classless and uneducated, because we didn't already done that before, and you showed you couldn't handle being supported around that and the extra limelight and stuff. So I'm just like, man, the number of athletes who can't handle the extra attention that comes with being, in the spotlight, Light, like you said, light's too bright.
That's too bright. Moment's too big. Shit the bed.
But yeah, do better and stay better.
Yep, stay better. Yeah, that's where it's at. Yeah, stay in.
Have you ever heard the term "I'm rooting for everybody black"?
I have not.
Okay, it was.
I have not.
Yeah, Issa Rae,
feel bad for that.
who's a fantastic, started off as a YouTuber way back in the day, and then went on to be somebody. What was the name of her show on HBO? Insecure was a show.
Wait.
She's the one that's her show. Insecure.
She has low cut hair. Well, on the show she did, I think. No, maybe I'm bugging. No, wait, she didn't. I'm tripping.
Are you thinking
the
about
actor? I'm thinking of the actual.
Are you thinking about Quinta Brunson? Maybe because I think she had low cut hair.
I think so, bro.
Back in the day. But anyway, she was a YouTuber as well. Her show is the.
And I've watched Insecure.
You had watched Insecure? Okay, all right. But yeah, but Quinta Brunson is her TV show is the Abbott Elementary.
Okay.
But anyway, so Issa Rae is the one that coined that phrase. I'm rooting for everybody black, and I think it's a great phrase. Yeah, it's a great thing to say. But as a sort of a nuanced thing, as it relates to Taylor Townsend, sometimes I'm just rooting for black people to be better black people.
Yeah.
So I'm still rooting for everybody, but
yeah, right.
Sometimes I'm just rooting for you to be better than you are. So I need for Taylor to
lock in,
tighten up. I need for Ja Morant to tighten up. Yeah. I'm rooting for you, but I'm rooting for you to be better at this point.
Yeah, better Morant. I got you. I got you, bro. No. I hear
that's
you.
Tennis news.
That's tennis news, man. Up recorded zip game. Put my shades back on because apparently I got to beat some kids up.
Have you ever done a Rubik's Cube? I'm sorry, it's more. We're in the
No, we're general, bro. In general, I have. I was kind of obsessed. My DeSoto years.
It's coming together. I was making jokes about the spectrum powers, but you were obsessed. You say? What did he say?
I was obsessed, man.
What did he say?
Man, I was trying to get it down. I never got it down. I got like 2 sides. I never looked up a YouTube video either. I could just it should be around here. It's crazy. You look right there. I don't know why. I just looked there too for some reason.
Well, I was looking to see if you had some trains or something on your shelf. That's a thing with the train collection.
Wait. Pause.
So kids on the spectrum, not even kids, but people who are on the spectrum for autism tend to obsess or have these fixations on certain things, and trains is basically the kind of the stereotypical. It's a joke, but not in a demeaning way. It's just if I say, "Ooh, does he like trains? Is he obsessed over trains?" That's usually kind of a joke.
And I shouldn't even be acting like this.
So when you said I was kind of obsessed with Rubik's Cubes are kind of another thing that
if I had time, if we had the time, in that room, in the guest bedroom, there's a bucket full of trains and train tracks. Thomas the Train, I have the gold train. I have all the versions of Thomas. I even have, not even this time, just regular trains too. I was obsessed with that.
Shout out to the Spectrum community.
Yeah.
Shout out
to that Spectrum community.
We actually have family members who are autistic and on the spectrum too. So, in the black community, historically, it's been kind of a taboo thing. You don't get to be on the spectrum and all that. You just, what's wrong with you? You're just weird or you're crazy or anything like that. Luckily, times are changing.
Yeah, they are.
We are more accepting in terms of diagnosing.
Yeah.
They just try to, back in the day, you just try to get it whooped out of you. What's wrong with you? You're weird.
That's cold too, man. Yeah.
We laugh, but I mean, that really is.
That's hard shit.
There's a larger conversation around.
Yeah, it really is. It's hard shit.
Around mental health in the black community not being something that we would take as serious as we should. And that's not necessarily always our fault. A lot of it has to do with access to healthcare that can properly diagnose if you're on the spectrum or you have autism or you have certain mental differeces or whatever. And so it's a socioeconomic conversation as well within the black community as to why, your grandma would he just needs some ginger or he just needs some special, that's why he's acting that way. It's like, no, he or she actually is mentally has some things going on that require a different type of healthcare.
And caring and
man,
why'd you just read me like a book with the drink shit, man?
Listen,
that's gold.
You're a beautiful, elegant specimen regardless. I support and love you regardless.
So I just got I support Looking Gardens too. Shit, man. I'm proud of him. I stand. But anyways, yeah. Shout out to all the,
Shout out to your people. Shout out to our people. I think we've taken
good PR saying that.
We've taken this far enough, especially as people who have people.
I love it. I really do. I always. It's to stay. I'm gonna stay on it. It's funny you say it because it's like a sense of, how do I want to put this? Attachment. Brag, pride. Those are words that come to my head. It's a better word out there.
Okay.
With actually being closer to the spectrum, because I do see people on the spectrum, autistic people. They're smart people. Like, they're just really smart in their own way. Of course, there's different,
levels.
Right. There's obviously there's very debilitating, levels of autism that don't really show, the smartness or, intelligence side. You can't really use your brain the way that.
Yeah, there's some, you could be super intelligent in this area or across the board, but then
there's
actually functionally there's some issues
There you go.
Your speech is a certain way or your body is acting a certain way and all that stuff. So yeah, there's definitely a spectrum.
A spectrum, right. And I've actually, I say pride, I don't know, I've always gravitated towards that being a possibility for me.
Really?
Why it's
it's deep.
It actually is kind of deep.
Okay.
I haven't thought about it as of late, but maybe around middle school, early high school, maybe 9th grade.
Right.
After 9th grade, I kind of just stopped.
Even
considering it, yeah. It was just just the way I would go about things, my creativity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, I had this thing going on.
You had
that little thing, that
physical.
I
kind of shape.
When I get excited, I'll do that. So it was just pretty. It's just okay, that's kind of cool because it almost seemed like there's just some specialness to me. The fact that I could be the way I am, but still have that kind of trope. But then there's also a trope. What's the words? I'm losing the words right now.
Well, I mean, that status as well.
Yeah, I think I fantasize with the fact that I could be special in that type of way, in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it again, not to sort of, because you use the word fantasize. I mean, to have those it's almost like having special powers. To be honest.
Yeah, that's a great way, especially as a younger kid. That's exactly how I viewed it.
I absolutely get that. I mean, when you see some of the amazing things that autistic kids and people on the spectrum can do. We were playing about the Rubik's Cube and that sort of deal, but just the math problems and their ability to process things at a super, fucking high level.
Yeah, there you go.
And output, solutions and all that, and be able to memorize maps and countries and. So it's I think it taps into, or it kind of coincides with our fantasy or our being drawn to superheroes.
Yes.
I mean, right? So even within, DC and Marvel, I mean, there are people who are super brainiac smart. There are people that can do certain things with their mind and all that stuff too. So I think that there's a correlation there where, even though I bring up sort of the more taboo and negatively stigmatized aspects, especially within
the
black community, we are growing to a place where, one, we are properly diagnosing at a higher level, people of color, but then black kids especially that really have these statuses. Yeah. But also being amazed by those kids. The feats that they do, whether it's music and instrumentation.
It's across the board.
Yeah, I think that. So I get what you're saying about kind of wanting to be special in that way. Because who doesn't want to be able to fly
or do something super fast and be able to just not even close my eyes and tell you this.
Exactly.
That type of deal. So just to stick on it a little longer, just to expose.
The autistic people that do those amazing things, I definitely also think about you are a superhero.
No, you're cool. It's just No, Anyways, though, but
that's awesome.
That's awesome. To get back to our general, which that was pretty general, honestly. That wasn't even on our to-do list.
Yeah, good freestyle topic.
A group of 10 to 20 elementary kids corner you and start jumping you. That's the general question of the day.
Yeah. Based off of an event.
Based off of an event. There you go.
Actually happened in Chicago.
Is it this is Chicago?
Yeah.
I saw the video. Woman holding her kid.
I think she was pregnant too. I think she was pregnant too, but then she had 2 kids as well with her.
Yes. She's brushed up on the gate holding her kid, and kids are beating on her, mollywopping her. She's hitting the ground, coming in stomping on her, punching on her.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure about the results as far as those kids.
Which kids? The kids that got beat on, or the beaters?
Everybody really, but as far as who dished out the damage and the wife and the mom, the mom and the kid,
and her 2 kids.
Her 2. She had 2 kids with her.
I want to say she had 2 kids.
It
don't matter. She had 1 with her.
Right.
But whatever. So the premise of the question is, let's say you're by yourself and you're getting jumped by 10 to 20, because one of the things that people notice, and even when she got to the hospital and they're sort of doing the post interviews of kind of what happened, she was saying I wasn't trying to hurt. She wasn't fighting back. She wasn't hitting these kids.
On video too.
Yeah, she's just trying to protect herself,
while
protect her kid, while not hurting any of the kids that are trying to do damage and really coming at. So the question is, okay, if you're by yourself in this scenario, there are no kids, you're not pregnant or anything like that.
Well, I'm not protecting any kids. Okay.
Yeah, it's just you.
It's me.
And 10 to 20 elementary school kids have you cornered. They're getting ready to jump you. What do you?
In the corner?
Yeah, you can't run away.
I could definitely somersault, jump off the wall, backflip.
So basically, if you could run away, you would.
I would overly. It'd just be weird and just be like, I can't catch me.
Yeah, but you're in New York. You're in an alley. You have no Spider-Man, Miles Morales powers. And there's the 20.
10 to 20. I mean that adds up to something of a grown man, does it not? Does it not?
Hey,
I mean, you talk about the gorilla versus the 100 men. There's a certain amount of kids that adds up to a certain average male strength or power level, power levels.
Right, because how many kids? Obviously, you feel like elementary school. Let's just say that they're 5th grade or 4th grade. We wouldn't even say 6th grade. But even if they were, you feel like 1v1. That's a dub. Like there's no way.
Talking about a dub.
Unless they be one of those karate kids.
No, right.
Really knows some shit.
Keep my kneecap in and hit my tooth.
Yeah, they know how to hit the pressure point.
Right.
Let's just say the average, regular 5th grader or 4th grader. Yeah, you crushing that kid. But how many of those kids can you crush and beat on before you even get tired? Like fighting is a very tiring thing.
Yes.
Right? So, there's a 1v1 sort of horde mode, one at a time thing, but then, like you're saying,
the power level,
the combination power.
Combination.
If all 10 or 20 of these kids are coming at you at once.
I can tell you right now, 20 niggas getting punched. Niggas getting slapped. 20, yeah, watch out.
20 kids, you fucking these kids.
Yeah.
Close hand. Close fist.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have to go for the face. Damn, it reached a little low to hit the stomach probably though.
Some of them kids is big too. Some of these 6th grade, 5th graders be 5'7", 5'6".
It's close fist. I'm so sorry. 20, man, I got a family to go back to. I'm not gonna be trying to do all this number. Especially how I am 165, I'm not 220.
Right.
Y'all weigh more than me, first of all, in a combination sense. So if I get on the ground, it's not looking too hot either.
Oh man, them size 8 shoes is stomping you out.
Like, yeah, man, like what? Yeah, no, it's close fist. 15 to 20 guaranteed. 10 to 12. I wouldn't maybe have to close my fist. Yeah. I could, throw, push. 20, 15, I'm sorry. At least 5 yards. So I can chip it down to 10 to 20. I mean 10 to 20. 10 to 12. It's getting y'all getting knocked. I'm not gonna lie. No.
And obviously in her situation, I mean, I'll let you answer it, but if you have your child with you or your little niece or your little nephew or a family member that you also have to protect, beyond just yourself. You're knocking kids out.
You hear that? You hear that?
That sounds like the Batman gloves before he starts beating
Beating up the bad guy, beating up everybody.
Yeah.
No,
Beating
yeah,
up
man,
a
I'm not
petty
gonna lie.
criminal.
Yeah, man. It's up and it's stuff. It can be 10, it can be 9.
Yeah. I feel like
Niece-
she wouldn't have been wrong if she'd have been fighting back in that
Niece
scenario.
and my, yeah, no.
Big ups to her for trying to
For sure. And
restrain.
yeah, she was a woman too. I'm pregnant.
Right.
Huge ups.
And I'm assuming
I need a big
they said she was
payout,
pregnant.
too.
I want to make sure we get the
That's
facts.
why not.
Regardless.
Regardless. Props to her. And there needs to be some payout, something.
Well, I think she's now suing the parents of the
Oh, yeah.
kids.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad that video is out, too.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm protecting niece, nephew. It doesn't matter if it's a nephew, it's
Your
a
child.
boy, child. Yeah. It could be a family, friend, child. It ain't got to be my blood. As long as it's someone I care about.
If you walk into a bully situation where you don't know the kid, but they're
so-
up against 10 to 20 kids.
Oh yeah, I got it. I'm not.
You gotta
finna sit
intervene?
there. Oh yeah, hell yeah. No,
Yeah.
I can't just sit back and watch that.
Right. I agree.
And at that point, if I'm not cornered, am I cornered?
Yeah, like you can't
run. Shit,
you gotta fight. You gotta do something.
I gotta fight.
Because I mean, if you can run away, I think all of us are gonna try to just
Do
get
that.
away. Like that's the easy.
Give me.
answer.
Yeah. Let's make a wish answer. Okay. You random kid, yeah, I gotta intervene.
Gotta intervene, protect the little kid.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good, okay.
Push. No, I got to. That's not. You?
Yeah,
So
yeah. You know, so
by yourself,
Mhm.
what are you doing as 40?
For an older person too.
Yeah.
And I can't get away. Yeah, I'm not dying for no kids. I don't care.
Yeah,
20.
I'm glad
Y'all not killing
I
me.
should have.
Y'all not
Yeah,
killing me.
yeah. I should have said that too. Made that clear. I hinted at it, the weight thing
Mm-hmm.
and power level, but you died, bro.
Yeah.
You're right. I should have said that. This
Right.
what I was.
Because I mean, like you said, y'all get me on the ground.
it's not looking too hot.
I'm getting stomped, and y'all go grab whatever you want to grab. Y'all just, these are feral children at this point. They're not necessarily going to stop.
Yes.
I'm not. And I also feel like, facing 20 kids,
Fifth grader, fourth graders.
whatever. At that point, I think I'm also doing some math in terms of I don't want to have to fight all of y'all.
Yes, that's it.
So, but what comes with that, the trade-off, I think, is I gotta completely destroy that first child.
To
I'ma
strike
set the tone.
fear.
I'm gonna set the tone.
Like,
I gotta set the tone because
I was with you, then the destroy word just
Yeah, but
just sunk in.
I gotta.
Shit.
I have to. Are you familiar with Invincible, the show on Amazon? you know how Conquest was about to rip Oliver.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta pick up that first kid, and I just gotta start pulling, and I gotta make sure that first kid screams like a blood curdling scream, like Oliver with the tears coming down. 'Cause I feel like I gotta show them, like I'm pulling that kid like an accordion.
Yeah.
And I gotta strike fear.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt this kid. I don't want to kill him.
Right.
But I gotta inflict just enough pain on this one child
To
to
seem like it's
strike
just-
fear like this could happen. I gotta.
That was very strategic.
I
bro.
gotta break the group thing because
Yeah.
right now the group think is y'all are all coming at me. Y'all are gonna destroy me simultaneously. I have to strike fear and break the chain link group thing.
Somewhere, yeah.
And I want to strike fear in each one of y'all individually at the same time to where the group disperses. Like we don't want none of that action. That first kid's gotta. I gotta.
Yeah, I make it kind of quick though, cause bro.
Oh, it's gonna be quick.
Oh.
It's gonna be quick. I'm taking that
I was
first.
yeah, make it pretty quick, cause
Listen.
like you said, they're all ready to charge at you pretty quickly. So once you pick the kid up, put him down, and then it starts.
Yeah, or I gotta put that first
So
kid's
cold.
head in the dirt
Yeah, something.
and just pin him down and just start pushing. And then maybe in a way that they can't see, like I'm trying to pinch them to
Yeah.
get that scream going. I gotta get that scream going. Like, pinch. Look at the wrestling. Is this what you want? You're like, I gotta-
Yeah, I like that. That's a good take. I didn't
Stare
think
him
about it.
down.
Yeah.
And I think if I do that, then that's gonna hopefully prevent me from having to fight.
Multiple.
Yeah, because if I have to fight multiple, you know, again, if it's 10, like you said, like I might try to go open hand, and I'm just trying to slap the shit out of every kid I can just to kind
Yeah,
of...
you're right. I shouldn't go close.
Before I move to closed fist, because closed fist is dangerous. Like you could generally...
Yeah, you're right, bro.
You could kill a child depending on, you know...
You know what? Damn, my answer is kind of...
Take that first kid and just throw him into all the other children really as hard as you
Fair.
can to try to, you know, have them break that child's
Wrong if
fall.
I grab the leg, started swinging.
Use the first kid as a
Yeah.
flail. Yeah, like
grab the one with the bald fade and the noggin. Use them as the hammer. Yeah, I might actually kill a kid. That's it.
you just gotta be careful with that. Because I mean, if you end up killing a child, it's gonna hurt your.
It's gonna hurt me.
It's gonna hurt your trial. It's gonna hurt your trial
Yes.
after the fact. It's
Yes.
like, okay, these kids were jumping. Did you have to kill?
Yeah, there you go.
Or, you know, it's a tough
Yeah, it's
scenario.
tough.
So
I think you're right, but slapping is enough.
yeah,
I think so. Even unless you know, unless like objects, very sub to overly lethal objects are being used. Hands, I mean, open hands would be enough.
Right. Grab that first
It's a great
kid by
question,
their
bro.
throat, start squeezing, and then use them as a shield.
10 to 20 is a
Human
lot of
shield.
motherfuckers, bro. Man.
I hate seeing that whole. You
It was
know,
nasty seeing
It was nasty.
Holy
It was
moly.
nasty, and I think that the parents, I mean, I think that they're the only ones that you really can hold fully accountable in that regard. I do think that those kids, I mean, there's got to be some sort of suspension
Oh, yeah.
for them. People were even saying expelling them, which again, I'm also not against.
Yeah, I'm not against that either.
I think there has to be consequences that the kids have to endure
Not
as
just
well.
the parents.
And not just the parents, but yeah, if for your child to feel like that's okay to do, that is a failing of you as
Yes.
a parent, so you have to be held accountable for not
Doing
doing your job to where your kids would know that that's not something that we're going to participate in.
Yeah.
You know, and kids do stupid things even though their
Regardless.
parents do raise them right. I mean, that whole group think and peer pressure, you know, there are kids who are going to succumb to that.
Yeah.
And in that regard, you would kind of say, well, that was a mistake. It was a mistake as a child, you know, not fully formed brain, morals, and all that stuff. You still have to have consequences for those
Yeah.
actions. But I am coming back to the parents and saying, you got to bear some of the brunt of this too, because that lady could have died. When she fell and they pulled her to the ground, her child could have gotten, I mean, so you just have to, you got to set a standard via consequences. I'm not saying any of those kids need to go to jail or even the parents need to go to jail because that may be a little too harsh, but
Yeah.
you have to do something strong enough to discourage kids from doing that and also inspire parents to come and say,
I gotta do better.
do not.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
like, you see what happens?
Got you.
Would you do this?
Heard.
So you want to get parents to basically inspire parents to reinforce
Heard that.
what's acceptable and what's good behavior and what's not. So
That's ball.
I'm glad that the mom and her kids
Are
are not.
alive and good.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
alive.
They went to the hospital.
I bet they did. Bruises. Yeah.
So yeah, all right. So cool. I'm glad we kind of figured out.
I kind of hate that I went closed fist so soon.
I'm telling you, that first child. I gotta generate a great scream from that first child. I hope that's.
I might just slap the shit out of that first child. Just an absolute, just let the sound just carry. Yeah, that's
like the social media the sound effect. Fa!
The fact that you know that's hilarious.
Right into the wall.
It's exactly the sound I'm trying to go for. Because you know, as the kids keep coming up, not to harp on this, but I'm trying to think.
You're obsessing over it?
I'm obsessed with. All right, the podcast.
No. What were you thinking? I want to know what you were thinking. I'm sorry. I shouldn't discourage you.
Man. I don't know.
That boy's predicting the scenario.
I'm done. I'm gonna go open hand, guys. I just want to fix my answer. That's about it.
A good open hand downward slap right into the dirt.
See, he has grown man spirit. He said slap into the dirt so that the kids.
And then you just look at the other kids. Like Debo from
Who's
Friday.
next? Yeah.
You want some of this too, little kid? Huh? I want all those kids to say, nope. Take their
And then
ass
run
out.
away back.
Exactly.
I got you. Well, bro, I think we covered everybody.
We did cover everybody.
All the topics we wanted the topics. It is November and it is Thanksgiving.
You wanna do a little
I
quick
mean,
Thanksgiving
it's quick.
preview? Or you wanna do it after?
Happy early Thanksgiving. We'll probably see y'all closer to Thanksgiving again. We will. That's the 27th? No.
Yeah, so this Thursday. That's this week.
Well, they'll be seeing this. Happy earliest Thanksgiving, guys. That's all I wanted to say from
Right.
Love 3, and I know everyone.
Yeah, if you celebrate.
Yeah, if you
not
celebrate,
everybody
you're right,
celebrates Thanksgiving, given its history. Going back to our cookout
Yeah.
conversation, Thanksgiving was the first time that the people of color invited the white people to a cookout, and that didn't turn out too well for the Native Americans. So,
Fair ball.
oh, another woke moment. I apologize.
No, you're good, bro. There's plenty of moments coming up, man.
I'm looking forward to the break. The kids are out of school for a week. We used to not even get a week. Back in the wash days, we have to go to school for 2.5 days. So Monday, Tuesday, half of Wednesday, and then we'd get Thursday and Friday were the only full days we got.
Well, then I say ill, but you just struck a memory. We had to do that same thing. Half a day.
It's a recent change to where kids in elementary school, in grade school, get the full week off.
Yeah.
We didn't even have fall break when I was in school. There was no fall break. Y'all get the full week of Thanksgiving. You get a fall break week off, and they get Christmas the full week.
They do? That's 2
Fall
weeks,
break.
right?
Fall break, they're out for a full week.
A full week, 1 week.
So the thought was, well, spring break, you get a full week off,
Yes.
right? So now they created fall break and also get a week off.
Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
Y'all had a fall break?
Yeah, we did, but it was late. They changed it because at first it wasn't like that.
Right. See,
So
you're of the age where you had some of the old washed ways of holidays, how it went for school, and then you enjoyed some of the newer.
I did nuances.
But my kids, they don't know. They've always had a full week. Fall break, full week. Thanksgiving, full week. Christmas, full week.
Yeah.
So.
That's good, though.
I'm happy for
them. Yeah, facts. Break for you two, not having everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's better.
No, it is.
Driving as much.
Yeah, now that I don't.
That's what I'm
School pickup line, drop off. Not having to do that for a week is definitely a thing. So
I look forward to it too. I don't know where I'm gonna be exactly. I heard that our other sister,
I think she's hosting. I think
hosting it. She's doing like some Puerto Rican dishes.
Oh,
That was the theme.
La Raza. Shout out to the race.
The race. Hispanic. Where are you gonna be?
I'm going to the in-laws. So wifey's people.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since they've
hosted
it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward. It's always a great time when we go and spend time with them.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate to be somebody who actually loves and likes their in-laws. Yeah, that's probably another general topic for another podcast.
Yeah, I'm already knowing it.
So I'm very lucky. Like it's not one of them things like the trope of the dad who hates the in-laws. Oh, we're going to the in-laws. Oh, your mother or your mom or your dad doesn't like me. Like
you don't have to experience any of that.
Never had that experience. Yeah. Like that's really.
And I like that the family on that side.
Yeah, it's a second immediate family.
Yes.
I feel like in terms of her parents and stuff. So we're gonna go hang out.
Cool, bro.
Drive and hang out with them for the week.
It works.
See some other extended family. So
yeah. Man, let me know what are y'all eating for Thanksgiving. What are y'all favorite dishes? Just let me know a couple. I say mine is you gotta be the ham and mac and cheese. Okay, that's me. What about you?
What do you dislike?
Wow, I just looked at the Ninja Turtle blanket. I thought dressing. So
you don't like dressing?
I don't know why. I tried it last Thanksgiving and I liked it. It was actually solid. I tried it here at the crib and it was good, but I don't know why that inherently still was just within me to say.
Maybe you didn't like it back in the day. Dressing is something that young little kids don't necessarily.
Yeah. It's never looked so appealing. It never looked appealing.
Yeah, because it has celery. I mean, depending on how you cook it, it has celery and vegetables in it.
Really good.
So I think with that, maybe part of it. So ham and mac and cheese are your favorite dishes.
I like greens.
Like the greens, okay.
But if I'm gonna give top, not making my list so crazy.
Right.
I'm gonna go ham and mac and cheese.
Okay. I really like. I'm not gonna lie, I like all of it. And I make a pretty good smoked turkey too, which tastes like.
Oh man, last time that was elite, man.
Yeah, so I traditionally was not a fan of turkey because it's dry and you gotta do too much to actually make it good. Yeah, like you gotta put the gravy on it. Like the turkey that I smoke, you eat it off the bone.
Like tendernism.
Yeah, tendernism.
See that? He see that? Oh man, you're just so tapped, man.
I love that's a washed man. He's a part of my clan. The washed guy?
He is, yeah. But it's the fact that you just been seeing that.
Tenderism? Yeah. So my smoked turkey is definitely tenderism. It's the color of ham by the time it comes out.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
I did. I tried it.
So I actually really like that turkey. For me, it's easier to talk about what I don't like because everything else.
It's so good. I agree. Yeah.
I hate cranberry sauce.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I don't do no cranberry sauce whatsoever. I feel like people who like cranberry sauce, like it's supposed to be like a garnish. You're supposed to put the cranberry sauce on the turkey. Some people mix it into their stuffing.
Do that shit.
I don't. That's weird because cranberry juice is actually my favorite juice. But I don't like cranberry.
That is interesting.
I don't like it out the can. I don't like it when people make it themselves. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's never giving me. It looks appealing as a kid, but it's like something's off.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't need jelly during my Thanksgiving. That's basically what it is.
Jelly, it is. Yeah.
Warm jelly on. Yeah, I'm not a cranberry.
Not your ball. That's real.
Cranberry sauce person, whatever. And of course, I gotta have me a cherry pie with Cool Whip on it. I like sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin.
I know within the black community, that's always a debate.
What is?
Well, we're supposed to be sweet potato. Sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
And then pumpkin pie is for those who don't use seasoning as much in their Thanksgiving food. But I like both. Pumpkin pie is less sweet than sweet potato pie. So sometimes if you don't want a whole bunch of like super sweet dessert, pumpkin pie is nice because you put the Cool Whip on it. That adds the sweetness. You get a nice mix of the pumpkin spiciness with the Cool Whip.
I like pumpkin spice flavor.
See? Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm also not against sweet potato pie either.
Cool.
So I actually like both. But that's going to be blasphemy for some folks because you're not allowed to like things that should not be liked, even if you like both. So you're supposed to hate pumpkin pie. I do not.
Oh, supposed to.
Maybe that's the Puerto Rican element.
I suppose so. Maybe so. I go the other way. Supposed to. Shut up. Shut up. Rock. Shut up. All right, man. Well, I think that's that wraps us up, bro. I think that wraps us up. Like I said, let us know your favorite dishes. If you need support
and the dishes you don't like.
And dishes you don't like. I like
both,
that. I like
both.
that. Yeah, cranberry. That's on my list too. No. But let us know what your favorite parts, the pod episode today was. I think it was a very fun episode, just recording. Haven't edited, obviously.
Right.
So I'm glad to be back here.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to coming back, hopefully with some consistency now
Yes.
that we have our workflow down. And,
Yeah.
and hopefully the fans will be able to expect that consistency as well. With an episode drop, hopefully every other week we'll have an episode out, like on Saturday or whatever.
Because I'm on break too, so I'm just no schoolwork, so that's just beautiful for me. Yeah. Just sit there and just enjoy what I actually want to do.
All right. Well, salute to the Wash Nation. Everybody have a great week.
Oh, Wash Nation.
Salute to the Wavelings as well.
Yes. Hey, thank you, bro, man. Thank you, man. Hey. Thank you, bro. I like your quarter zip.
Quarter zip. Quarter zip.
That boy got the white on. I like it, man.
Full zip. Hey.
I had to give me some. I need to get it up to at least 6 like you. Just FYI.
I walked into my closet and we decided we were going to wear quarter zip. I know we're wrapping up.
I
had a lot of quarter zips.
Yeah, a lot, bro.
I was like, damn, it really is a wash thing. I had a whole section of just like different types of quarter zips, fitted workout quarter zip. A lot of quarter.
I can get my game. I'm gonna give a game up. I got to.
I can probably give you some of mine. I mean, they're high quality.
Yeah.
Just if you're trying to come thrift in my closet, I don't ever really wear them.
Yeah.
Which if I didn't know, I'm like, oh, I have quarter zips. I was not prepared.
That boy told me 6. That boy got 600.
Bro, I
heard it.
1,100 quarter zips.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Y'all look out for the clips. We appreciate y'all for staying for the episode. Really do. Salute. We'll see y'all next episode for episode 5. Love y'all.